I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
We are at game one, man. Day one preseason. New York Knicks is in the building, man. Oh my God, what a long way have we come with all the shenanigans we've been through this offseason with all the trades and stuff like that. You know, right now it's not time to talk about the past. It's all about talking about the present. You know, right now, as you see on the screen here, this is the opening preseason. This is the starters. This is what everybody thought on paper. We were going to have Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges in the backcourt, Karl-Anthony Towns at the center, Josh Hart at small forward, and OG at the power forward. So, you know, the Knicks are probably going to be intertwining this stuff through. You know, OG is going to have a lot of responsibility guarding centers. Karl-Anthony Towns can switch over. Josh Hart is strong enough to switch over until we don't really want him to do that, but Mikal Bridges can switch because he has the height to him. You know, so I just think we have the perfect starting lineup, you know, to match up with any team in the NBA, man. To give Charlotte Hornets some credit, man, Josh Green is coming from Dallas. He has a lot of talent. I don't know what he's gonna do when he comes here with all the extra minutes and stuff like that and extra responsibility. But Josh Green is a good talent. You got Miles Bridges over there. You know, we probably should have drafted him years ago. Probably should have drafted Mikal Bridges 2 years ago. Both of those guys in the same draft. We ended up getting Kevin Knox. Forever be stretched in history, man. But Nick Richards is their center right now. Brandon Miller is emerging as a scorer in this NBA, really good shooter. And LaMelo Ball, probably like one of the best point guards in the NBA, maybe the best passing point guard, especially in the open court and stuff like that, man. Tall point guard as well. So I mean, we got this is a good preseason game here, not for nothing, man. You got to give Charlotte Hornets a little bit of credit. But man, this is amazing. I'm like, I wasn't even gonna do a pod, but I'm just like, you know, last minute I just put it together because I was like, you know what? I'm in the crib right now. You know, we're not going to be moving, whatever. So, you know, the kids are not really interested. I wish they were. You know, the wife is doing whatever she's doing. But I said, you know, let me put this thing together to start this thing off correct, man. So preseason basketball, I still try to figure out the system because this MSG Plus situation is not working. You know, because they want you to pay for the streaming service that's coming out soon. So I don't know when they're going to drop the streaming service or if it's already dropped already, and that's the reason why they're blocking me. But I have my stream here on the side here working. Then we'll be doing that on the mobile site here. You know, so it works. It's working fine here. I don't have any lagging or no issues, so that's fine. Right now I'm rocking the 70 Knicks 70 hat. You know, Knicks been around since 1946. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a while that we've been here, man. Only 2 championships since we've been in existence. We've been to the finals so many different times throughout history, especially earlier on in Knicks history. But now today we're making some new history, man. This is the day one of what we expect to be a very spectacular season. And you know, ESPN still got us basically treading water, you know, but Knicks fans, we've seen it all basically, man. So, you know, right now it's a lot to be excited for as far as, you know, us winning this year, man. So right now, inactive list, you got Kevin McCullough. He's been nursing injuries ever since we drafted him. So I really don't know what's going on with him. I think it has something to do with his legs or his like hip area or something like that. Mitchell Robinson, as we know, is out. Not really going to talk too much more about him. I'm kind of done with that situation. On their side, they got Nick Smith Jr. is out, Grant Williams is out, and also Mark Williams is out. So Mark Williams is a good center, good backup center for them. Could actually start for them, decent. And Grant Williams also is a starting caliber kind of player too, man. So right now I'm looking at currently Towns in his Nick uniform, man. It looks incredible, unbelievable, man. They're showing his points per game and stuff. Just I got Twitter open here, so just to look at some things happening on Twitter right now. As you can see, some warming up by Brunson. You got the game day thing going on here. You got Mikal Bridges shooting his jump shot. All the Knicks walking through there. Basically, almost everybody's new, man. And we have a whole new team, but a couple mainstays. OG's pretty new too. Only played half a season. So we're basically about to get into this tip off, man. So, without further ado, let's drop this in here, and like the old school, and let's start this up here, guys. Unbelievable. Knicks tip off. We're here. Sheesh. Here goes LaMelo Ball bringing the ball across the timeline. Look at it. Got my screen to the left of me, to the right of you. So I'm kind of looking into the abyss. But Mikal Bridges is switching to guard LaMelo Ball. You got Brandon Miller with his first shot there off a curl play. So he's kind of old school. He kind of reminds me of Reggie Miller and all the shooters that we had in the past, coming off of screens and stuff. We got Mikal Bridges, the first guy here, passing on the inside there to give it to OG. OG gets blocked, saves it. They're going to say he was out of bounds. So good play there. The Knicks are looking to have cutters going there, so that's good to see. So let me make sure I get this do not disturb button going, because as soon as the game started, every person in my life now is sending me all kind of messages and stuff. So I'm gonna have to deal with that later. So first basket of the game is Charlotte. Charlotte scored twice, got 2 points on the board. You got Brunson bringing the ball up the court. Karl-Anthony Towns on a two-man game now, trying to find him. Karl-Anthony Towns in the elbow, jab steps, first shot as a Knick, 3-point shot off the back, the front rim. Here goes Brandon Miller pushing to Miller Ball, alley-oop to Nick Richards on the inside. Karl-Anthony Towns picks up on defense. Nice little swipe by OG. Josh Hart with the rebound. Pushes it, gives it over to Karl-Anthony Towns on a nice drive. He's looking at the basket, finds the corner shot. Mikal Bridges for three, no good. So I mean, first couple shots right now, man, it looks like something, stuff that's going to be clicking once the Knicks really get it going. Here goes LaMelo, basic basketball drive and kick, fading out to Miles Bridges. So he hits a three in the corner. So Miles Bridges hits a three. Basic basketball then for them. So they got 5-0. Here comes Brunson there. Brunson over to Karl-Anthony Towns. Swings around him. Knicks are kind of looking to see what's going to happen here. Josh on the drive kicks it back out to Mikal back over to Towns around the screen. Fade away for Mikal. Good defense by Charlotte. Here comes Charlotte now again. Heads up. Everybody standing tall. Miles over to LaMelo. LaMelo back on the top of the key to Nick Richards. Nick Richards over to LaMelo around the screen. On the inside, paint off the glass, no good. Looking for a foul. He's out of bounds there. Karl-Anthony Towns with a rebound. Here goes Josh Hart full of the steam. Find Mikal Bridges on the drive, up and under layup. It's good. First 2 points by the Knicks for this preseason, I should say, is Mikal Bridges right now. Yeah, man. Here comes Brandon Miller. Come across the timeline, takes a hard screen there. Nick Richards. Mikal Bridges still with him. Brandon Miller gives it to LaMelo Ball. Nice little hard drive. Misses everything. Rebound. Brunson now, left-hand side. Just pulls up for three, baby. Knocks that down. Just knocks that down nice and casually. Here comes the Charlotte Hornets there. Brandon Miller just throws somebody to the ground, but they're going to call a blocking foul. So he wasn't there. So Mikal Bridges, same thing like Dante DiVincenzo and Brunson and all these guys and Josh, they love to take contact. So Mikal Bridges was there trying to draw the charging foul, but they're going to call blocking because he wasn't there in time. Oh, my God, this is fun. Brandon Miller now inbounds. Gives it over to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball comes around another screen. Mikal Bridges is chasing him on his back. Karl-Anthony Towns right in the front there. Josh with the rebound. Gives it over to Brunson. Brunson, nice little in and out dribble there. Kind of like a sham god kind of thing. Gives it over to Karl-Anthony Towns. He just pulls up for three and knocks it down. I mean, Lord. Karl-Anthony Towns just came across the timeline, just got the ball and just launched it. 3-point shot is good. There goes LaMelo Ball. Crossover, another screen. Pick and roll in the Knicks to death right now. Cross-court pass, very dangerous to Brandon Miller over back to Miles. Miles over to LaMelo Ball. He flicks that 3-point shot up and knocks it down. Game is tied. 8 it up. 8 up, baby. Brunson left-hand side, dribbling. coming right across the middle now. Knicks are setting something up. Carl Anthony Towns got at the top of the key over to Josh, back to Brunson right hand side. Elbow over to Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, he just takes a foul there. They didn't call it. Brunson gets the pass and he blows the layup, left-handed layup. So I see the vision early on here. We'll talk about that as the game goes on. LaMelo Ball wants a pick every single time he comes down. So here comes I don't know who that is. That's Nick Richards there. I guess he fought for the rebound. Here's LaMelo Ball faking a three to Brandon Miller on the inside. He's in the paint for a long time there, poked away. Number 4 gets it back to the LaMelo Ball. He gets blocked by Brunson, and they're going to call a foul somewhere. No, they're going to call 24-second violation. So decent NBA action right away, man. It's having a good time here. It looks like MSG's broadcast is nice and clear. You know, the quality, I want to say, is pretty good. Usually the Knicks quality is not as good as, say, like an ESPN or whatever, but the colors look popping right now. You got Karl Anthony Towns asks for the ball he wanted. It goes right to the basket. Nice, easy layup. Since when did we have a guy at the center spot that can just put the ball on the floor when he sees it open? Hartenstein was good at that, but wasn't able to completely finish it. But here goes some collision on the inside here. Looks like OG and Brandon Miller collided and fell right to the floor. OG might have hit his mouth there. But look at Karl Anthony Towns. He sees the center sleeping, goes right past him, nice and easy layup. Unbelievable. Look at the red laces on Karl Anthony Towns kicks, man. He got some big ass feet, man. He got some clown shoes on there. Got number 4. I believe that's Richards. Richards over to LaMelo Ball. So they're setting screens to get Brandon Miller open. Back to Nick Richards. Nick Richards is trying to set a screen. He has it. Puts the ball on the floor, gives it over to Miles, I believe, all the way inside there. Pump fakes and misses it. No foul call. Brunson gets it now. Nice in and out, doing his thing. Taking a lot of contact. Josh Hart has it in the corner, spinning, kind of posting up. Finds Karl Anthony Towns inside for a nice, easy layup. He misses it. No foul call. Falls to the floor. Here comes Charlotte. Brandon Miller now. Top of the key here. In and out dribble. Back out to LaMelo Ball, top of the key. He's looking to take another screen. He's screening the Knicks to death. Number 10 with the 3-point shot. So that's Josh. That's Josh Green there. That's Josh Green from Dallas. So he hits a 2 or 3, whatever that is. I think that might have been a 2. So here comes Brunson on the inside, off the glass. No good. You know, this is preseason, so guys are not completely crisp. You know, this type of game benefits a team like Charlotte because they're not really doing anything. You know, they don't really have any plays or anything that you know, any players that they really need to get involved in the offense. They kind of just strictly running pick and roll all day. You know, so it's really easy to do that because anybody could do that in the park. You come down there, ask for a pick. Or guys is just automatically just set picks because they don't know how to play. So they're always setting picks for you if you got the ball. So they'll set picks and then you just go around the screen and shoot and pass and that type of thing. That's regular basketball. Knicks, on the other hand, we're doing a lot of cuts to the basket, a lot of movement, trying to find corner threes and stuff like that, driving kicks. Guys are learning where they need to be at on the court at all times and stuff. And just going to the basket, a couple of chippy layups that Brunson normally would make. Karl Anthony Towns probably will make a lot of these shots that he's taking. You know, it looks good so far, man. You know, like the juices are flowing. It looks good. You know, I think I look good on the screen here. You know, the lighting is pretty good here. You know, the audio sounds good to me. You know, everything on the screen looks all right. Unbelievable, man. So let me say what's up to you guys. Yeah, man. So we doing watch alongs, man. So hopefully more people pop in and listen to the watch alongs. We got Mega in the place. What up, Mega? Haven't seen Mega in a minute, but we back here for these watch alongs. We got Rob Bracey in the place. Rob Bracey, haven't seen you in a minute either, man. So shout out to Rob Bracey. You know, I've been doing pods too, you know, up until this point. I took some time off and now I'm back on business right now. I'm Mighty Finesse in the place. What up? We are so fucking back, man. Unbelievable. 5 p.m., man. Kind of early, you know, today to start the game. But it's good for preseason. Get it popping here. Yeah, man. We got Pierre Moise. I hope I'm saying the name right. You know, all my Haitian family gonna be pissed off at me. Yeah, man. Julian Bloom in the place. What up? Who's this here? We got Thunk 40, baby. What's up? What else we got in here? That's about it. Anybody new? No, not yet. So preseason, man, we're gonna be doing watch-alongs from time to time. You know, this year, like I said, I would like to go to games more often. So these watch-alongs, whenever I'm not at the game, I'll be doing watch-alongs. You know, my sister is getting really excited about it. She sent me a message asking for the link. You know what I'm saying? Asking for the link and stuff. I don't really have one for her at the moment. You know, I'm gonna have to talk to her about that. But yeah, man. This is time. For the next, not the next preseason game, but I think the opening season game, I won't do a watch along because I'm actually going to be out somewhere. I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Maybe if I can make it a little bit bigger and get myself involved in that event, but we'll see. But game one, I'll be at a bar somewhere, hanging out with my sisters and stuff. For game two, I potentially should be at the actual Knicks game. So we'll see what happens. Still kind of early for everything like right now. But yeah, man, so far so good. There's a couple things I wanted to play around with here. This is like the a preview here from NBA.com. Just looking at the preview and stuff, last year Knicks were 51 and 32. They were 21 and 61. Charlotte, there's a couple things here having to do with rankings and stuff like that. A couple advertisements. Brunson was the highest scorer. Lamella Ball. You got Mark Williams there with the rebounds there. Like I mentioned him earlier. Julius Randle, saying goodbye to him. A couple other things here to take a look at. Not really so important, but because right now we're actually in the game here. So it's 10-11. We got Brandon Miller shooting free throws at the moment. These are all the starters and stuff like that. So that's interesting. I'm just paying attention to different new stats and stuff, but I'm gonna X that out and just get back into the live action. So we got Charlotte just made one free throw there. Got Brunson and Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is kind of high here on the top of the key here on the left hand side. OG gets it back to Karl Anthony Towns. So here we go. We got a center here that can actually receive the ball in the post, and he's been making passes. He kind of looks like what's his name? Adrinas Sabonis there. He made two plays like that now when he's in the post looking to make passes. That was an over the shoulder pass there. He made another one to Brunson. So this seems like there's going to be something new here. That we're doing. Somebody that can really contribute in the post there. I don't recall Karl Anthony Towns really doing much action like that when he was with Minnesota, but we're seeing it here with the Knicks. Nice little kickball by Karl Anthony Towns. One thing about Karl Anthony Towns, he's a center, but he does have mobility. He kind of reminds me of Mitchell Robinson, the way that his body is. Mitchell Robinson kind of lumbers around, and Karl Anthony does the same thing. As far as movement, he kind of, he looks like Hartenstein a lot with the way that he moves with the ball and stuff. So, Mitchell Robinson and Hartenstein are like basically intertwined into one with Karl Anthony Towns. Here goes Karl Anthony Towns lingering in the middle there, looking to help with the shot blocking. He gets caught there, number 67, with the shot, misses it. Karl Anthony Towns gets the rebound. So Brunson brings it across. Karl Anthony comes across the timeline, sets a screen. Decent screen there. Brunson has it in trouble trying to find a passer. He has the ball, kicks it out to OG. OG comes around the screen, pulls up foul line extended, knocks that down. Yeah, so it's a little sloppy, but you can see the vision. You can see what guys are doing. What's the game plan here with our Knicks? Mikal Bridges picks up. I don't know who that is. Number 22 just pulls up at the free throw line. He misses it. Here comes OG with the rebound. OG's gonna have to help out. OG with the rebound, pushing it, gives it to Josh Hart. Knicks are definitely picking up the pace there. Mikal Bridges got a full head of steam here on the post up. Gets easily swiped from behind. Number 22, no diddy. So number 22, we're gonna get used to these names and stuff. I don't have any reference here as far as that. So let me try to get that together here, so I can get these names situated here. NBA scoreboard. Doing some googling, guys. So let me use this company here. Let's see how they got it going. Right now, Brunson way top of the key takes a hard screen from Karl Anthony Towns. Good screen setter. Oh, he no look pass to Karl Anthony Towns for three. He misses that off the front rim. Here comes Miles Bridges, tries to push it out. Brandon Miller kicks it back out to Miles. Miles all the way to the basket, way up in the air for the high dunk there. So I see Miles McBride in the game. So we got some early substitutions. We don't want guys to get tired out. So it's a nice look there to see Miles McBride, the first substitution there. So who came out? It looks like Mikal Bridges came out. So we got Towns gives it over to Miles. Miles kicks it out to Josh now in the left hand corner. Josh just pulls up for three because he got it like that. He missed the whole thing. Karl Anthony Towns popped it out. So here comes number 25 here. I don't know who that is. Number 22. Like I said, I'll get the names together in a second. It looks like Taj Gibson is in the game, number 67. You got Brandon Miller now for wide open three, knocks that down. So Charlotte's up right now. It should be 17-12. So let's take a look at this box score so we can get these names together. Branson still in here, top of the key. He just pulls up for three again. Misses that off the front rim. Number 23 jumps in the air. Misses that. Got to get these names together. Number 23 but tries to go behind the back, off his foot. Losing the dribble there. Miles McBride is on his ass. Miles McBride fighting around these screens, still on his butt. Towns there, still lurking. And then Brandon Miller again with another 3-point shot. So he was kind of heavily contested there. So Brandon Miller there with 2 back-to-back 3-point shots doesn't look good for the Knicks. So Brunson comes down, and we're gonna get our first timeout for the Knicks. So the Knicks are getting smoked in game 1 for preseason. We're down by 8 right now against the Charlotte Hornets team. So, like I said, like the offense and stuff like that, the Knicks have a little bit more elaborate schemes going on compared to Charlotte. Charlotte's just basically going around screens, driving and kicking. So it's pretty easy to catch up to that. As far as who's in the game right now, see who I can figure out. So we got Trey Mann there. Trey Mann is the point guard, and you got somebody named Mikic. So that's Vasilje Mikic. He is, how old is this guy? He's 30 years old. So he's a rookie. So 30-year-old rookie. He's actually pretty good. You know, I just can't pronounce his name. 6'5" guard there. So he actually is pretty good. Got some age to him. European rookie. So those are the 3 guys that I got added to there. We got Taj Gibson as well. So I believe that's number 22. I don't know what number he's wearing, but his hair looks a little longer than what his picture hair looks. So a different look while he's in the NBA. As far as the Knicks, we got as far as the Knicks, they say they have O'Connell came into the game, but that's not correct. So I'm gonna have to change this here. Gonna have to use a different company because it looks like these guys don't know what's going on. So you know this is preseason, so I guess these guys trying to get the numbers is not right. They got rookies working the boards today, I guess. So let me see if I can find a different company that would give me a more accurate reading here. Let me see. Let's try these guys and see if they give me a better reading. No, I guess not. I guess today won't be the day. So they're not giving me a good reading too. So I'm gonna I guess I have to go back to what I was looking at before. I don't like to look at the actual Google scoreboard because they don't give you the full names. They don't really let you know who's playing or anything like that, really. They give you basic stats like rebounds and assists and points and minutes played, but they didn't really tell you who's out there, who's actually playing and stuff. So, right now Miles McBride is out there, but they actually have somebody else there that's not even on the Knicks in the game. No, they got Alex O'Connell, who's like a practice player. So let me just go back because I need some comprehensive stuff and stats and stuff. So like I said, maybe it's just a little oversight, somebody not paying attention. All right, so it's back in here now. So I guess the Knicks are making substitutions. They're gonna put Sims, Payne, and O'Connell in the game. So that's interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Right now, how far behind are we right now? I'm still on commercial. So they got Brunson talking on the commercial. So I don't know exactly how far behind we are. So Knicks are in right now. Like I said, Persis is in the game. We got Cameron Payne is out there. And you got is that see, I mean, this list here doesn't have the right people in the game, so I'm just gonna have to kind of play it by ear right now. Looks like no, that is Jericho Sims. So let's get back to the action. Number 22 back over to Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson back to number 22. 22 around screen here, kicks it out to number 23 in the corner, and he knocks that down. So that's Trey Mann, I believe. 23 is Trey Mann. Here comes Cameron Payne over to Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims over to see, that's what I'm saying because this guy, Shamit is in the game right now too. They didn't announce that. Here comes number 22, 23 with a steal here. So the Knicks are playing really, really sloppy. I know we got a lot of new players out there, but Shamit looks crazy. Shamit looks like the Joker or something like that. He looks fake. Shamit looks like a chess piece or something like that. He has like a super long chin. The way that he does his mustache and his beard, it kind of accentuates that. So he kind of looks. He's like a weird looking dude. Handsome guy, I'm not trying to get a date or anything like that, but let's get into this game. We got Shaman out there playing off a little bit. Number 30 is looking to inbounds here. Inbounds in the backcourt. Gives it to number 22, comes across the timeline. Over trying to get it over to somebody. Gives it to Taj Gibson, top of the key, way out there. Jericho Sims is guarding him. Finds over to number 23. He's a step back 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So we're raining points here for Charlotte. So they like 26-14 right now. So here comes Cameron Payne. He just launches a 3-point shot. He misses everything. Jericho Sims with the rebound. Jericho Sims over to Shamit for 3. He knocks that down. So that's one thing Shaman could do is shoot threes, man. He's rocking number 44. Who rocked number 44 last, guys? Trying to remember who rocked 44 last. Number 22 comes around the screen, right hand side, all the way to the basket, underneath the basket right now. A lot of dribbling. He just throws it out of bounds. The Higgles Precious retrieves it all the way to the opposite side, ups and dunks it with two hands. So 19 to 26, Knicks are coming back a little bit. So Knicks got a little bit more experience than the Charlotte team here. You got Shamit comes around the screen, fighting through two screens. So Charlotte's been showing a lot of screens here inside to Taj Gibson. So number 22, I'm not sure exactly who the hell that is, because I don't recall. He doesn't. I don't recognize him. They say got him listed at 6'5", but he doesn't look 6'5". As Cameron Payne blasts his way all the way to the basket for a nice little layup. Number 22. So I guess number 22 is that European guy, Mikik, whatever. He doesn't look 6'5" because he looks about the same height as Deuce. But here goes Taj there, gets the ball in the corner, hits a mid-range jump shot right in Jericho Sims' face, knocks that down. So it's 30 to 21, 9-point lead here. Cameron Payne, corner, over to Deuce on the inside, takes the lump, and scores. Deuce McBride with the afro. I like it better when he got it braided down, man. Number 22 is coming across the timeline, so he's running point. I didn't realize he was a point. Oh, good steal by Deuce, man. So Deuce with a big time steal all the way to the basket, blast off for the right-handed jam. Good steal by Deuce, man. So you gotta pay attention, man. Deuce is picking up guys full court, aggravating guys a little bit. Deuce just let the European guy smell his crotch for 5 seconds there. That was interesting. He got called for a little overzealousness there. Excellent. Big time steal there by Deuce, as they show in the replay. Deuce guys has got his left knee heavily taped, so he might have some little nicks and things going on from practice and stuff. So the score is hit a little bit closer, 30 to 25, it looks like. So score is about the same right now compared to what's on the screen compared to what I see. I see a lot of Knicks fans out there, a lot of Charlotte Hornets fans too. So it's cool that we can overrun arenas and stuff like that, but this is not our arena, so you gotta let these fans here from this state enjoy the team and stuff. Charlotte's at the free throw line, so oops, number 22. Some free throws. How's everybody doing today, man? I'm feeling pretty good. I went to the gym yesterday, so I didn't have to go to the gym today, so I'm completely off. I don't have to work today. I don't have any gym today. So right now, at the moment, it's all about the Knicks. My kids, and one of my kids took a nap. I told him to read, go get your book and let's get some reading in, whatever. And I turned around, the motherfucker was sleeping. But at least he had his finger still stuck in the book, which is crazy. You guys see, I got a band-aid on my thumb here as Precious drives, gets all the way to the basket, loses the ball there, but they're gonna call what? Gonna call a reach in on somebody. But I got a little boo-boo here on my finger here, kind of like an ingrown nail in my thumb. Mess around with stuff at work, man. I keep nicking myself. So I actually ripped my nail a little bit off. I ripped my nail off my finger a little bit. And I guess it didn't heal right. I got a lot of dead skin there, because of the cold weather. The weather's getting cold, and from the soap at work too. So I grew a little callus. So that grew the ingrown nail as Deuce McBride hits a 3-point shot. So there's NBA action. Charlotte Hornets went on a nice little run. So here come the Knicks on their own run here. So this group here, they're basically running the same type of stuff that Charlotte's running. So just because the Knicks have a little bit more experience or whatever, and that they were able to catch up to the Charlotte Hornets team. So I know all of us are more concerned with the starters and how they can incorporate what they're doing, because we're very top heavy, man. So here goes Shamit with another 3-point shot. Look at Jericho Sims jumping to the sky for that rebound, jumping around on his pivot there, up and under. So he's able to get the foul. I like that he kept his strength there, didn't travel. A lot of up and unders there. For first of all, that rebound, catching that rebound up high, he jumped higher than the person that he was there with. But the thing with Jericho Sims is that he's not afraid of contact. Watch this rebound. It's showing the replay. Picks up the rebound, but then as he gets the rebound, he uses his body to push Nick Richards off to the point where Nick Richards was like a whole 2 feet away from him. It looked like he went over to the opposite side of the paint. That's how much Nick Richards bounced off of Jericho Sims' body. So Jericho Sims, I'm not sure if he really understands that, and I'm not sure if they're really teaching him that, because these are little things that just being on the New Yorker, just the way we played back in the days, like in my era, because I'm at the point now where I can say that. It's that you got to use your body. You got to use your body. Being big don't mean nothing. You have to use your strength. So Jericho Sims is tall and he has strength. So him grabbing rebounds, he's really got to drop his shoulders and body into people to make them bounce off because he's solid as a rock. So anyway, here goes number 25. Just launches a 3-point shot. He knocks that out. That's number 23. So that's Trey Mann. Trey Mann looks good. Trey Mann got the swagger of somebody that can do a lot more out there on the court. So we'll see what happens over here in Charlotte. Trey Mann got some game to him. So anyway, that's the end of the first quarter. What thoughts on the first quarter, man? We hot and cold or what, man? Let me see what's going on in the chat. Thank you everybody for popping into the chat early on a what is it, Sunday? Guys just came home from church and things like that. So scrolling through here, I see Steve PR Rod Torres here. He says he's expecting a lot from Bridges. Yeah, everybody is, man. A couple movements there. I saw Bridges in the post. They're gonna try to post him up some. I see him cutting. I see him as in the what do they call it? The I don't know what the fuck they call that shit. They're standing in the stance, whatever, looking to make plays and stuff. So they're gonna have him in playmaking stances. They're gonna have him in the post. They're gonna have him cutting. Hitting the corners for those corner threes and stuff. So they're gonna have him a lot. From what I see in a little bit of minutes that they played, they're gonna have him actively involved in all aspects of the game. So that's interesting, man. So we'll see how that plays out. So far, OG hasn't really been involved too much. He's kind of just sitting around. He can bring the ball up the court, rebounding. I saw him cut a couple times. Him going to the corner for threes and stuff like that. So he's kind of. It looks like OG's kind of going to be on the outside. Kind of like getting in when he fits it in. Mikal Bridges looks like he's going to be more involved in the offense. So that's interesting. Let's keep scrolling because I got some more comments too. But Julian is here. He says they definitely look they haven't played with each other. Yeah, it's going to take some time. So Tom Thibodeau's crazy. He's probably going to use the Knicks a lot in this preseason just to get them together, as they should. Because you have to get the minutes in, you have to get the reps in, because you can't just like have the guys playing out there for the first time on game one when they didn't really play much in preseason. So guys are gonna have to see each other. So I see guys dropping the score and stuff. Definitely appreciate that. Bogey was the last one in wore 44. But I'm thinking about before Bogey though. Was it who had number 44 before Bogey? I'm thinking was it John? I'm thinking John Wallace. I'm not sure if it was John Wallace. So we could easily Google that, right? Let's do that right now. Knicks players that wore number 44. Okay. I don't have to do that. Let me just let me go back because it looks like they put it there already. All right, so I'm having problems with the internet as always. So here we go. Yeah, John Wallace. John Wallace had number 44, and also Patrick Ewing wore number 44 for the Knicks in 1996 and 97. That's interesting. So that's something that needs to be Googled. Why did he wear the number 44 for a time in 1996, 97? So that's interesting. So probably for like a game or so. And maybe they lost his jersey on the road or whatever. But John Wallace was the last major player that wore 44 for multiple years, I guess. That's interesting. All right, let's just get back to business here. Tip is in. He got Charlotte there, number 30, shooting a 3-point shot. Misses it, goes out of bounds. So number 30, that is Curry's brother there. I can't even say his real name. This Curry's brother, number 30. Starting to look old, man, little puffy. Kind of looks like his pops a lot. Cameron Payne bringing the ball up the court. Cameron Payne got skills, man. As you can see, he comes inside for the nice little floater. People could talk too much. I diss the dude the way he looks. He looks like a cartoon character. But he seems like a smart dude. He got himself in trouble this summer with drunk driving and stuff like that, man. You definitely can't do that, man. So I mean, the guy likes to have fun, I guess. So we'll get to know him as time goes on. But his point guard skills are all right on point, man. As he just drove in for that little floater. Here he is, just drives around LaMelo Ball there. LaMelo Ball a little bit too tough. But Cameron Payne just with the heads up basketball play, knowing that LaMelo Ball is playing too tough. So he's looking to blow past him to get a quick, easy defensive foul there. So, right off the bat, I'm enjoying what I see from Cam Payne. So here he goes, Cam Payne again, gets into space here. Number 4 comes out to pick him up. So he pulled Nick Richards out of the paint there. He's trying to find as Deuce McBride gets inside. He was trying to find a post-up player, but there was nobody available. But Deuce was able to get into that paint, get a nice little floater, kind of pull-up jump shot on his own there. LaMelo Ball bringing the ball up the court, fooling around. Number 10 has it. Number 10, top of the key. I believe that's Josh Green. Josh Green's looking to give it up. Back to LaMelo Ball, top of the key. Charlotte doing much of nothing here. Number 31, nice hard drive to the basket off the back rim, and he knocks that down. So nice basket there by him. Deuce is driving, just dribbled behind his back, crossed it over. So I mean, bringing the ball up the court, that was a struggle for Deuce, so he did a good job there. Nice little give and go pass there. Woo! Landry Shamet to Precious. Precious getting up on that rim. So we know Precious could do that, man. Driving nice and easy, getting up over that rim. Nice little tomahawk jam in traffic, kind of. So LaMelo Ball flicks a 3-point shot off the front rim, no good. Here goes Shamet. Shamet gets the ball, pushes it up. So I like what the Knicks are doing here as far as like pushing tempo. Cameron Payne easily comes around that Jericho's pick. He brings it back out, finds Shamet. Shamet over, drives, kicks it out to Deuce. Deuce has it in the corner, being guarded tightly by LaMelo, and he just pulls up, knocks it down. So Deuce can shoot that thing, baby. Deuce can shoot that thing, not afraid. We're looking at a professional here. Deuce is picking up LaMelo, coming around the screen, double screen for Charlotte here, and he tries to throw a no-look pass there. Precious picks it up. He pushes off a little bit. No foul call by the refs. Here comes Deuce, kicks it out to Shamet. Shamet fakes a three, back out to Precious. Precious fakes a three. Finds Cameron Payne in the corner there. Give it to me, baby. No good. So far, this bench unit is running pretty good here. Cameron Payne and also Deuce as number 30 launches another 3-point shot there. So number 31, I don't know who that cat is, but back-to-back 3-point shots for him. 40-38. Knicks are down by 2 still. Jericho Sims here in space. Nobody's guarding him. Gives it over to Deuce. Nice hard screen there by freaking Jericho Sims. Deuce McBride getting a little bit happy there with the shot off the glass. Here goes LaMelo. No, it's going to be Josh Green. Back to LaMelo. LaMelo with the yellow kicks. Look at the steal there by Cameron Payne. I like what I see for Cameron Payne, man. He's a good basketball player. Good steal. Sets it back up. Jericho Sims implanting himself in the paint there. So number 31, I got to find out who the hell that is. Number 31 on Charlotte. Number 31 on Charlotte. That's Saloon. Is that his name? Yes, his name is Tijane Saloon. Tijane Saloon. I don't know where the hell he's from, but he's a new guy. I never seen him before. So Jericho Sims sealed his ass down underneath the basket. That was interesting. And it was Precious with a 3-point shot off the backboard, baby. What is going on here? So this bench Knicks squad, they just took the lead now. Now it's 41-40. It looks pretty good. Good NBA action here by our young guys here. Not even our young guys. This is our bench guys. Cameron Payne, good defense there. Making number 24 shoot it out of bounds there. He didn't touch him. He tried to create contact. There was no contact. Good defense by Cameron Payne. So far, I'm thoroughly impressed by what I see from Cameron Payne and Deuce McBride at the moment, guys. In the coming off the bench there. So good backup guard play for the Knicks so far. Deuce there just comes around the screen, pulls up. Here goes Jericho in the right space, right time, gets it out to Shamet. Nice little screen there. Shamet gets into space and pulls up and squares up. I gotta say that squares up and just knocks down the jump shot. Man, so this bench unit got to clap it up for these guys, man. Good look here. Right now, Shamet is a really good basketball player. He's been playing really well. They got him basically playing small forward here with Deuce and Cam in the backcourt. So anybody's wondering what we're gonna do about the small forward spot. I think Shamet's doing pretty good. I know we're playing Charlotte, but I think he's doing pretty good here as a backup small forward. Then you got Precious, who I think is actually playing with some really good minutes at power forward as well. Hit a 3-point shot, a nice little drive and dunk. Jericho Sims is also playing his position pretty well too, setting really good picks. 2 rebounds that he had. He jumped up there, used his strength to get open, man. So we'll see how that plays in. Him getting rebounds, planting his foot down, turning, and scoring. So we'll see how that goes as time goes on, man. But so far, I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So I don't want to say the name of the company. I'm refreshing now. So I'll just say it. ESPN right now. I'm using ESPN as a side thing here for the score and stuff like that. And they totally are not doing a good job here because they don't have they don't have what do you call it, Cameron Payne in there. Well, they have Cameron Payne. They got they don't have Deuce McBride here. So I don't have his stats at all. So I'm gonna have to find somebody else. I'm gonna use NBA.com, but I'm already using them on the screen right now for the scoreboard. So let's see if they allow me to do it. Sometimes they don't allow you to do that if you use it more than once on your screen. So let's see how this plays out. Let me see box score. Yeah, it's just gonna be funky because if I let me see if I change this. Does it change the screen? Yes, it changed the screen on that side too. So let me do this. It's gonna be like kind of small here, so I guess that's fine. You guys can still see the score on the screen, right? Because I got to use NBA.com here to as far as stats and stuff. Uh, yeah, this is not gonna work. So we got early preseason stuff here. Certain things are not working here as far as scoreboard and things of that nature. Uh gonna have to dumb it down a little bit. Scroll this over. So I like the way the score looks. The score looks good on the screen there for now. Let me see. Let's try these guys. Another company here. See how theirs looks. So theirs looks, not for nothing. I'll say the name of this company too. This is I'm looking at now. I'm looking at Yahoo. Yahoo Sports always has really good graphics and stuff like that. So right now they're doing a good job of getting whoever's supposed to be in the game. So that looks pretty good. So I guess I'll use Yahoo Sports right now on the side here for my little thing here. So shout out to all the publications, man. It would be like a dream to work for any of these publications. Yahoo is a good one. Some of these other ones too. ESPN is not the only one. But it would be nice to work for some of these publications, man. It'd be really cool. Make some bread. I would have retired today if I could, man. He goes Cameron Payne. Nice little. I mean, I really like what Deuce is doing. Deuce just came around the screen there, and he didn't just come around the screen. He came around the screen like he's supposed to. Came around the screen, just put the ball on the floor, get into the spot where he's supposed to do, and with confidence. So I really enjoy that, man. So he's really put in some work, getting that guard play in. So kind of like a messed up play there. Uh, Got some starters coming back in there. We got Brandon Miller just drove in there. He felt the Jericho Sims strength. He literally bounced off of Jericho Sims and like just lost it a little bit. But here we go, Taj Gibson there, getting a nice little layup there. Taj Gibson still could play. It just sucks that he's getting old, man. So, I guess training camp and stuff, he might be strong. So, when he came for the Knicks, man, he definitely did not have his legs underneath him. Look at Deuce just coming in there, jumping off a foot off the curl play for the 3-point shot. He misses it, but it looks nice. Miles Bridges here driving against Precious. Precious tried to play off him to try to get the block shot, but that didn't work because he just scored off the glass on him. 43-44. Deuce McBride now. The scouting report is out. Josh Green is trying to take the ball from Deuce. So Deuce did a good job bringing the ball up the court. Precious has it back to Shamit. Shamit, nice little around the screen there, puts it between his legs back to Deuce. Deuce drives to the left. Jericho Sims falls to the floor. No look past to Cameron Payne. Cameron Payne with the ball up high, kicks it out to Precious. Precious not paying attention. Like Precious was standing in the corner, literally not paying attention, and he got hit with the pass right on his hands, and he put his hands up late because he didn't expect the pass to come. So that's the problem with Precious, guys. Everybody's wondering why Precious can't start and this, that, and the other. That's the reason. That motherfucker falls asleep sometimes, man. It's mad annoying. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Definitely appreciate everybody popping in here now. I see my man Prezi the boss, and he's like my co-host here for the moment. Let me get my man up out of here. Definitely appreciate you popping in. For the Knicks here, alley oop. They tried to do an alley oop to Taj Gibson. Knicks broke that up. They go Shamit. Shamit threw a dangerous pass to Deuce, but Deuce is able to retrieve it. Back to Karl-Anthony Towns for just launches the 3-point shot. He goes Shamit with the rebound, slaps it back to Josh. Now Karl-Anthony has it now, kicks it out to Deuce for the corner. That should be Knicks ball. So good scrambling by the Knicks. I like Karl-Anthony Towns heads up plays so far. He's been paying attention. That's all you can ask for, just paying attention, guys. Shamit, really good minutes, man. Shamit so far, I'm looking at his minutes. Played 7 minutes, almost 8. Got a rebound and got an assist. I thought he played really well in his minutes he got. Looks like the Knicks starters are back in. Brunson's back in now. He's being guarded by Brandon Miller. They keep putting tall players on Brunson, and I don't understand. The scouting report is out there. I would just put somebody the same size as Brunson and make that guy, Hawk Brunson. Don't put a taller player on Brunson. Brunson's still going to bust his ass. It doesn't matter. So I just don't understand why guys are playing Brunson that way. Put a regular size official point guard on Brunson and make Brunson work for the full court. Don't put a bigger guy on him. That's so stupid. It goes Tom Thibodeau. It looks like he lost a little extra hair there. Kind of looks like Baby Huey out there. He's already yelling and screaming. Probably gonna lose his voice before the season starts. Taj Gibson's been doing really good, man. He's pick and rolls here. But Charlotte's pick and rolling the Knicks to death at the moment. Shout out to this guy, Mikic. I can't pronounce his name, man, but so far so good. He's been playing pretty good. He's actually playing backup point guard for them. I thought that Trey Mann would be their guy, but he's their guy. He's their backup point guard. It seems like Vasile, whatever. I can't pronounce his name. But VM is legit point guard for Charlotte right now. He's been playing pretty good. It was Taj Gibson with the free throws. You know. And so right now, the Knicks got the full starters out there. Mikal Bridges out there still trying to figure it out. Mikal Bridges right now, he has 2 points, no stats to speak of besides that. Brunson with 3 assists, 3 points. You got Karl Anthony Towns with 5 points, 3 rebounds. You got 1 steal. OG got 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 block. OG with another rebound here. So OG's got I think 5 rebounds at the moment. We'll see. Brunson just told guys to clear out a little bit. He just drove into the paint looking. Got 1 foot in the paint almost in 3 seconds there. Karl Anthony Towns gets it now. So Charlotte's very feisty. The referees right now are not blowing the whistle as far as the contact. Nice little cut by Josh. Josh, I don't know how he got that pass out to OG there, but Josh Hart drove the lane, got fouled like crazy, and somehow he spun around and was able to get the pass back out to OG in the corner, man. That was crazy. So they're going to show the replay now? I don't know, but it looks like I might have. Oh, I thought I lost my stream there, but I was MSG messing up. Anyway, let's get busy. OG about the inbounds, trying to give it to Karl Anthony Towns, gives it to him. Brunson top of the key. Josh Hart look like he's going to set some kind of screen there. Sets the screen for Brunson. Brunson gets in position, pulls up, short. That's a shot that he normally makes. Towns gets him stuck in no man's land on that play. So here goes number 22. That's VM. Call him VM here. Gets underneath there. OG good defense. Josh Hart on top of the key guarding. It goes Trey Mann there. Trey Mann with a nice little step back crossover. He misses that. So Trey Mann looks like he wants to be sixth man of the year kind of guy. Nice little offense off the bench there. Brunson pushes the ball up the court. Crossover. Karl Anthony Towns with a nice screen. Nice no-look pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart for 3, no good. Karl Anthony Towns with a nice little box out trying to fight for the rebound. But Mikal Bridges was able to get it and get the nice little layup. So nice little layup there by Mikal Bridges. So did they count that as a score? I'm not sure. They might have called a foul on the floor. Let me catch up to these comments there. Definitely a stagnant offense. My man here said he wants to know, is Melo a star? I'm not sure, man. He's gonna get stats and stuff, but you want to talk about a guy that's like kind of just like stat padding. LaMelo Ball just seems like one of those guys. I'm not sure if he's a winning player. A lot of stat padding here. Josh Hart here on the elbow gives it a Brunson top of the key. Being guarded heavily by Brandon Miller like he's doing something. Got caught on the switch. There, here goes Brunson. Plants the foot, gives it over to Mikal. Mikal jab step over to Josh. Slaps it out. Josh is trying to get it back. Are they going to call? What are they going to call? They're going to call backcourt violation on Josh Hart. Yeah, man, something's going on with the chat too, because it says I'm missing 44 pieces of chat. Scrolling down here. 44 pieces of chat, it says. I think that's wrong. We got Kareem Grant in the place. Yeah, man, we doing watch alongs, baby. Shout out to Kareem Grant. Thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And Knicks just get a turnover, and Brunson takes it by himself, and he gets a dunk early here in the preseason. Nice little dunk there. He's smiling. It's always funny when you can get your hand up over that rim to dunk. That's always like a tickle for little guys. Brandon Miller drives, comes around, easily gets swiped away. He has no strength. While Trey Mann got a little boogie. Number 22 comes around, pulls up for 3, top of the key. No good. Top of the key, no good. Charlotte with the rebound again. That's Brandon Miller on the inside. Number 4, that's Nick Richards with a nice big man move there. Knicks are always looking up. They're looking to get quick offense here sometimes. Brunson trotting it up here. He's looking at Mikal. Mikal comes and gets it to Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns should have pulled up there. OG gets it, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Brandon Miller. So, I mean, Karl Anthony Towns saw that the last couple shots didn't fall for him. So he passed it over to OG so he can eat. So I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, man. Good stuff so far here, guys. Good stuff so far. Man, it feels good to call games again, man. Yeah. These watch alongs and stuff, I love to do them. I'm going to watch the game anyway. If I'm home, I'd rather sit here and watch the game thoroughly, talk about it. This stops me from cursing on my television, stops me from throwing shit, stop me from stomping around my living room. So I leave that for you guys. Now that I got this camera and I'm sitting in front of you guys, I'm calling the game. I'm not getting into all the antics to get myself in trouble. But here we go. Shout out to Rick Brunson. Always reminds me of my dad. The way he looks. He looks like an old Puerto Rican. So we got Mikal Bridges just got creamed just now. Nick Richards with a kind of illegal screen, been throwing his legs out. Been noticing that. Shout out to Mark Bryant. Mark Bryant doesn't look too healthy in the face there. One of his eyes are shut. I don't know if it looks like he might have got poked in the eye or something, or maybe that's just the way he looks. Guys are getting old, man. I remember when Mark Bryant was young. I remember when Mo Cheeks was at the end of his career. I don't really remember Philly winning when they won the championship, but I remember people talking about them. People had people just talking about them when I was younger. I don't really remember Philly winning a championship, but they did win in my lifetime. I think it was LaMelo Ball with the same bullshit double screen, to find Nick Richards for the alley oop there. It looks spectacular, but it's nothing spectacular about the play. We know it's coming a mile away, but Knicks still weren't able to stop it. Brunson now has it. Brunson with a little jab step. Good defense there by Trey Mann to stop it. So Brunson is I mean, how did he spin on a 6'5" guy? But good play by Nick Richards, man, to block Brunson's shot at the boards. No look pass from number 22 over the Melo Ball, shoots a three. So he's talking shit to his bench. So they got 52-52 right now. So the score is definitely tied up. 52-52. Let's refresh this on my screen as Brunson gets it. Tries to get to the Karl-Anthony Towns. So far, it looks like the energy on the Knicks, as far as the starters, is not as good as the bench guys. That I gotta point out. As far as Karl Anthony Towns, his energy that he's bringing to the game seems a little low too. Mikal Bridges looks like he's trying to figure it out. Also trying to get his offense in the within the scheme of things. OG also seems like somebody just kind of just looking around, looking for somebody to do something. Brunson is kind of like the catalyst of what we're doing as far as starting is concerned. So just early concerns here, before we get to halftime because we're almost there. I'll talk more about that later, but little concerns about the energy of this team is kind of a little weird. So that these are things that are gonna have to work themselves out, as far as pressure, as far as energy, starting these games. It's gonna be interesting, man. That's definitely a topic for conversation. So Julian Bloom says, I don't want Towns bombing from three, like quickly switch it up. Yeah, we'll see. Karl Anthony Towns just now, he could have launched the three, but he decided to give it to OG. So far I can't really complain too much, man. But once these games start getting for real, and once we start playing these games for real, we're really gonna see if what we're looking at is for real or not. You know, so it's annoying to see ESPN say something about us, say like, "Oh, we're only gonna win 45 games," what I'm saying. But meanwhile, last year we won 50. So it kind of like stings a little bit, especially if they end up being correct. So it's annoying. Yeah, I see my man here. We got visions up in the place. He says the second unit was more gritty. Absolutely, I agree with that. I gotta point out, it's not wasn't just Deuce McBride. It really was like the catalyst for the second unit was Cameron Payne. So I know a lot of people are complaining right now at home, talking about, yo, man, put Tyler Kolek in the game. But Cameron Payne is the one with the NBA experience. So, if Cameron Payne is gonna play well, I don't care about Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek can get his minutes when he gets his chance. But if Cameron Payne's gonna play decent basketball for us off the bench, then I don't mind it. I don't mind him getting those minutes. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm so far not necessarily impressed, but I just see that Cameron Payne is doing his job at the point. So we'll see more as time goes on. The minutes I would expect guys to probably get staggered minutes today. The highest minute guy, according to this here, is Miles McBride. He played 9 minutes today, but everybody else basically has been playing the same amount of minutes. They're trying to get the guys out after 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes. They're trying to get guys out. That's what it seems like to me. So guys, they're gonna try to stagger the minutes and keep everybody fresh and stuff. We'll see what happens. Who is this here? Yeah, this is Come On In Sports Network. He says, Eru, my brother, how you doing? Looking forward to the exciting season. Definitely appreciate you too. So this is Come On In Sports Network. You know what I mean? Welcome to the channel. Somebody else have to write down, look up. So many Knicks podcasts, man. So many sports podcasts out there, man. So, for anybody out there that's interested in doing collaborations, hit me up, man. I don't mind doing collaborations. Everybody knows that I'm affiliated with Simeon Russell and the Nothing But Knicks network. That's number one. As far as hooking up and stuff like that, I haven't really done anything on the channel in a while. Steph has been doing her thing. She's locked into her time slots and stuff. Shout out to Ron. He's locked in on his weekend time slot to see the numbers going up for those guys. So it's good. It's good to see. I can't keep a schedule. The only schedule I can keep is when the Knicks play. I could do these watch-alongs. But as far as other podcasts and stuff like that, I just kind of randomly go on. So if anybody really likes what I do here, especially for like regular random podcasts, when they hear my rants and stuff, you can hit the bell. Hit the bell if you want. I don't think you necessarily have to because every time I do a podcast, I get a notification immediately on my phone. So if you subscribe to the podcast, you should get a notification at the same time I get one. You know what I'm saying? So I still understand. Some people say, "Oh, I didn't know you're still doing a podcast." Yeah, but you probably don't subscribe. That's why. Or you probably just keep swiping off every time you see it, you know. Yeah, but the quickest way to know when I'm going on is to hit that bell. Yeah, man, watch alongs and stuff right now. Right now, I'm really excited about what I see here as far as the Knicks. This is day one, so I'm really locked into to what's happening. But as time goes on, we're gonna have like dead games or games where we're getting blown out or games where we're blowing other teams out, where we can get into some shenanigans. Talk about various different things happening in life and in pop culture or whatever. Just joke around. We could talk about whatever y'all really want to talk about. Whoever throws stuff in the chat, will definitely address it. But basketball right now, we got Brunson coming across the timeline. He drives, guys are trying to fall asleep there off the screen, but Brunson drove them all the way to the basket. Patented layup that he always makes. He misses that. LaMelo Ball fake like he was going to shoot a half court shot. Gives it over to Miles Bridges. Bridges is posting to Brunson. OG comes over, but Nick Rich is there right in the center of the paint, up and shoots it, knocks that down. Back as far as backup centers, we don't really have a guy that could do that. Jericho Sims still hasn't shown that yet that he can hit that little fade in the middle of the court there. But guys like Nick Richards can hit those shots. Nick Richards is supposedly not as good as certain centers in the NBA. But Nick Richards right now, if he had a guy that can come in and do what he does, off the bench, that would be fantastic. Little mid-range floaters, that can knock it down. And if he gets fouled, we know he can hit a free throw. That's what we need, man. I think that's something really good. But Jericho Sims, he looked good. I'm not gonna diss him. Jericho Sims, I thought he played decent off the bench there. He got 3 rebounds, 2 assists, got 1 point there off a free throw. Charlotte right now is up by 156-55. On my clock, I'm at 148 for anybody that's watching. Karl-Anthony Towns looks good. Looks nice and smooth. Looks like he shaves his arms. He misses the free throw there. Nice little bulging shoulders and biceps. Looks pretty good. So he's been working out this summer. Looks smooth though. His arms look like a fucking baby. Mellow Ball gives it over to Miles there. Miles is gonna go one-on-one. Just pushes right past Mikhail off the front rim. OG taps it and Towns with the rebound. Here goes Josh looking. Gives it to Towns. Towns on the drive there. And he gets slapped and whapped there, but the referees called a foul. That's one thing too I want to see. We got star players, so I want to see if Karl-Anthony Towns is going to get the Karl-Anthony Towns treatment. If he's going to get these fouls that we weren't able to get with Julius, So right there, little slap and whappy foul there. Now Towns is going to get free throws. So can Towns make free throws? This is something we're going to have to get used to. Here he goes at the free throw line. Nice and easy jump shot, man. It looks so effortless. He shoots it like how most people would shoot, at the carnival game, the little video game there. He just gets his hand there and he kind of just shoots in front of him, shoots in front of his face like that. Here he goes another free throw. Same thing, just like I said, shoot just like this off the front face as if he's shooting at one of those electronic games that we get at Dave and Buster and stuff. So here goes the mellow ball, multiple dribbles between his legs. Josh, what's that? Josh Green there just gets bumped. Josh Hart is trying to figure out what happened. Just play basketball, man. There's a little too much emphasis on these little knick-knack stuff, man. Just get back in the game. So Karl-Anthony Towns, so far, not really too much antics for him. He's out there just trying to figure it out. Definitely paying attention, eyes on a swivel, paying attention. Got Brandon Miller. Just gets off his feet there. Nick Richards picks it up, comes around another screen again. Brandon Miller sidestep there. Knicks might have tapped that. So far, Nick Richards is playing really good on the inside, definitely overpowering the Knicks on the inside. There he goes again, another rebound and overpowering us on the inside. So Nick Richards is playing really well for Charlotte. Nick Richards right now has 4 points. It says no rebounds. No, he has 4 rebounds. He just scored his first basket. So Nick Richards now leading the break there, finding LaMelo Ball for 3. LaMelo Ball misses that. Josh Hart finds Mikal Bridges on the break there, gets in there, misses the layup, but gets his rebound and lays that up. So the Knicks are paying attention. Knicks haven't really locked in on these guys yet. But Charlotte, for nothing, they got some skills. Brandon Miller just comes around the screen, launches a 3-point shot. I think that's all Brandon Miller could do, man. He just wants to shoot that jump shot. So the Knicks are going to bring the ball up the court here. Hasn't touched it yet. I really hate this rule that they're allowing the ball to roll like that. There's got to be something to give there. Here goes Brunson, comes in, foul line extended about the dotted line and hits his patented push shot. He got fouled and it looks like he's going to get a free throw. So those are superstar calls there because I thought that was a bullshit foul. But let's see this drive here. He drives a little herky jerky, gets in there. Barely got touched there. So I don't know who fouled him. I guess Nick Richards fouled him. So barely touched them, but Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson are both getting superstar calls so far in this game. As far as free throws, not dramatic, but just the last 2 plays were definitely superstars. Hey man, what else is going on in the chat? If anybody's paying attention, shout out to anybody that can't watch the game. Right now, if you can't watch the game, you can follow along on the watch along, and I'm going to be giving you, whatever you need as far as visuals. If anything you want to know what's happening, just put it in the chat, and we'll talk about it. Nick Richards with another rebound here after a free throw. LaMelo Ball just walks up the court. LaMelo Ball, as good as he is, man, he doesn't look like a guy that I really want to play with. Just the way that he plays, his body language and stuff. It doesn't really seem like a guy that I would like to play with. He gets the ball to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller just did a bunch of walking without dribbling. Here he goes again with another, soulless 3-point shot. Here he goes again, another stutter step without dribbling, man. So I mean, I did it 2 plays in a row where he's moving around without putting the ball on the floor. I just don't understand how they allowed him to do that. But here we are at halftime, guys. First halftime show of the season here, man. So let's get it popping here. I guess we can do like we normally do on the show, just do whatever. I'm gonna experiment, like I said, with other entities and stuff. But we'll get into the game summary as for quarter to quarter right now with the Knicks. We got 35 for Charlotte in the first quarter to 26. Basically, the Knicks flipped the script on them, and we got 32, and they got 26. Excuse me. It was 35 to 29 in the first quarter. They were up on the Knicks. Now the Knicks flipped it 32 to 26, man. So game is tied 61 to 61. So far, so good. No real defense, man. The defense has been played. I'm not going to downplay it, but the physicality, the competitiveness is there. But this is just not really locked in full NBA yet. I see LaMelo Ball was talking shit a little bit, got the bench pumped up and stuff. So little elements of the regular season, but this is not really official yet. Tom Thibodeau's already pissed off. Got Josh Hart pissed off a little bit on the side. Mikal Bridges looks a little frustrated. These are little tidbits here to start this game. Let's get into more stuff. Let's do game charts. Let me minimize this so we can see it a little bit better. This is the shot chart here for the Knicks. If you look at the Knicks shot chart, let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Pause. Yeah, so that's good. So both shot charts are there. So the Knicks are on the left-hand side. So take a look at the Knicks shot chart compared to last year. A lot of shots on the rim. A couple middle of the pack shots. Some of those shots were from Mikal, from what's in the campaign. Not Mikal, Miles Bridges, Brunson. Those are the guys that was getting those buckets. Say dotted line, foul line extended. All those were floaters basically. Otherwise, everything has basically been right at the rim. Not too many in between shots there, as you can see for the Knicks. So most of the baskets are at the rim or a 3-point shot or floaters. So the when the Knicks had Julius, we used to get a lot more shots on the elbows. So we don't really have too much offense happening on the elbows right now for the Knicks. Everything is top of the key threes so far. Couple corner threes, not many, and most of the shots are in the paint there at the rim and foul line extended with these floaters. So that's interesting. As far as Charlotte, a lot of 3-point shots. You can see that they're throwing up threes a lot. They're trying to create stuff on the inside. So far, the Knicks have been doing a good job, stopping points in the paint there. But in the restricted area, they're basically making all their shots in the restricted area there. So those are dunks, and things of that nature on the inside, man. So it's kind of interesting. But Charlotte's definitely shooting a lot more threes than the Knicks, it seems like, at least for the naked eye. Knicks are shooting 46%. They're shooting 49%. Knicks are putting up 5 more shots compared to Charlotte. And then just watching, it just seems like Charlotte's pushing the ball a little bit more than the Knicks, but the Knicks have gotten more opportunities, 50 to 45. So that's pretty cool. Uh, Biggest lead for Charlotte was 12, but the Knicks biggest lead was 5. It's basically a back and forth game. Charlotte kind of got loose a little bit, but that bench came through and really held it down. Led by Karen Payne and led by Deuce McBride. I thought they played really good, coming off the bench. We'll talk more about that. Rebounding right now, the Knicks are down by 3. So I think that's gonna be a trend. We don't necessarily have a good rebounding team. So OG and Mikal Bridges are not good rebounders. I think OG might be leading us right now. Josh Hart is our second best rebounder on the team, and he's a guard. But, it's going to be interesting. Assist wise, the Knicks are still not up there with the assists. Charlotte has 17. Knicks have 6 steals, which is nice to see. Blocks per game, 2 so far. They have 3. Our turnovers are down, which is good. Like I already said, the field goal 3-point percentage is 29%. Charlotte's shooting 45% from three, and they're shooting more threes too. That's what it seems like. So we're getting the percentages and stuff like that as I get into the box score. But points in the paint, like I said, the Knicks are beating them 26 to 20. Second chance points, Knicks have 10 to 6, and fast break points 11 to 5. So Knicks are leading all the major categories here as far as the flow of the game and stuff. So I think the Knicks should win this today. That'll be nice, even though it's not important. I think winning the game, just for the fans would be really nice. I just don't want to see no negativity surrounding the Knicks, bro. You know what I'm saying? So getting into the box score, like I said, OG was the leading rebounder with 6. Right now, that is his season average. He's never averaged more than 5. I want to say. I don't even think he averaged 6 per game one year. If you don't believe me, guys, because nobody ever believes anybody until they put numbers out on him. Look, last year he averaged 4 rebounds per game. Taking a look at his career stats. Where's the button at? Take a look at career stats for OG guys. OG career stats. Just looking down. Right now it says 6 there. What is this? Games played. Games played as the Knicks says 6. But that's like a short little taste there. But last year 4. I see 6.9. Okay, 6.9. For the 2020-2019 season. So, am I looking at the right thing? Yeah, this is correct. So, I mean, he's not really known as like a rebounder. Oh no, this is playoffs. Why does it say playoffs? So let's look at regular season. All right, this is much better. I was wondering why there wasn't much stats to look at, but this is what I was trying to say here for the season. 4-4-3, got 5-5-5. So he's never averaged more than 5 rebounds per game in any season. And these are regular minutes, 36 minutes, 35, 33. So he's been averaging regular minutes and still only averaging 5.5 is the most he's ever averaged. So right now he has more than his regular season average here for his career. So I don't know why it just defaulted to playoff stats there. So let me just get it back to the regular box score. Yeah, so it's nice to see, but OG's definitely gonna have a different role this year. He's gonna have to get on those boards. Josh Hart, right? So far only got 1 rebound, 1 assist, not really doing much today. Out there getting cardio 14 minutes. Karl Anthony Towns, 4 rebounds, getting whatever comes to him. Steals, I thought they had him involved in an offense where he was trying to get passes off the post. So he caught Mikal, I believe he caught Brunson a couple times, trying to get guys on the move there for different layups and stuff. So that's gonna be a part of the offense. Um, no other stats besides that. 10 points though. He has 5 free throws. That's gonna be how he's gonna be eating off the free throw line. Actually 1 for 5 for 3, so he's not really hitting the 3 today. 2 for 7. Most of the shots 3-point shots. That's not cool. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get him more involved in the paint there. Mikal Bridges has been kind of quiet as well. Only 4 points, no other stats besides rebounding. So he's trying to figure out how to get himself involved. Brunson is prototypical tonight. 12 points. He got 3 assists. So if he finished off with 24 and 6, that's typical Brunson right there. Miles McBride off the bench. I thought he played pretty well. 12 points there. 2 assists. Played really well off the bench. 1 steal. Precious I thought played pretty decent, but they took him out the game because he had no rebounds. And they took him out the game because I believe it was Brunson or Deuce passing the ball. He wasn't expecting it in the corner, and he reached out to catch the ball at the last second, ended up being a turnover. What a freaking, he's very frustrating. Shaman I thought gave us some really good minutes, man. Even though his numbers don't pop out too much. 5 points, he got 2 rebounds, 1 assist there. You got Jericho Sims. I thought he played decent too, very strong. Didn't really score at all. He got 1 point, but 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and I thought he set really good picks. Is this a block? No, just a turnover there. Cameron Payne, he's a surprise. 6 points and 3 assists off the bench there in only 9 minutes. That's fantastic. I thought he played really well. He was a catalyst for the Knicks making a comeback because we were down by 12. That's what it said on the screen there. We were down by 12, and Cameron Payne came in there and basically helped along with Miles McBride to really get that lead back. Shamet too. Shamet helped out as well. So good bench play by the Knicks, man. So people are talking about, oh, the Knicks don't have a good bench. I think our bench is decent. We have a decent bench, man. Cameron Payne and Miles McBride with Shamet. Jericho Sims playing decent, his position, and Precious giving us some good play from time to time. I think that's gonna help out as well. Taking a look at Charlotte, just typical pick and roll stuff, man. We've been losing Nick Richards. Nick Richards has been eating on the paint there. We don't have anybody that can really mess with him on the inside, man. So he has 8 points and 8 rebounds, but he has these points not like say like a Mitchell Robinson would get it. He's really been playing like a big man on the floor, getting layups, fighting for rebounds, boxing out, that type of thing, not really jumping in there on this athleticism and trying to dunk everything and stuff like that. I just think that Nick Richards definitely is playing a very mature center right now, so that's a good look for them. Brandon Miller, I just do not like his game at all, man. He's shooting threes. That's all he wants to do. He's very weak, but yet and still he has 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He got 10 points. So if he double those stats, he's had a good statistical night, but very soft, man. And to me, I think Brandon Miller, I'm not really a fan of his game. Charlotte does a lot of pick and rolls, man. Picks all day long. So LaMelo Ball eats in that type of offense. So he has 10 and 6. 4 turnovers though. He's very loosey goosey with the ball. This guy off the bench here, this European dude, Vasil, can't pronounce his name. I'm not Mike Breen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he definitely filled up the stat sheets there. 2 points there. I believe 2 turnovers, it says. He does have 3 assists and two rebounds. I thought he did a really good job playing point guard off the bench. He actually played with LaMelo Ball for a few minutes. It looked good. Trey Mann looks like he wants to get busy this year. Like he wants to put some points on the floor. So Trey Mann, look out for him for being like prolific off the bench this year. He has 9 points, man. And it's not by accident. He's been really like aggressive, it looks like. Some of these other guys I've never seen before. This guy, to Jane Saloon. I don't recall ever seeing him before a day in my life, but he's a rookie. Seth Curry's there, looks old. DeCon Jeffries actually played 43 seconds, which is interesting. We got Charlie Brown on the team too. Debate. All these guys used to be on the Knicks. A couple other guys here. I'm noticing some names. You got Cody Martin out there. Nick Smith, Dwayne Washington Jr. He got waived though. Grant Williams is another player. Mark Williams is also another player. So I mean, they do have talent on the Charlotte team, man. I'm just kind of just looking ahead at them. They do have talent on this team, man. So I wouldn't put it past them to be like a 500 team this year if they get it together. But this is a Knicks podcast, man. So couple question marks, man. What are your questions for the game, guys? So far, I just think we look so passive. We look passive with OG and Mikhail so far. I think I just pulled my headphones out. Yeah. Yes, I can hear now. So I mean, like OG and Mikal Bridges, they just seem so passive. They're waiting for the offense to flow out, and nothing really happening there. Karl Anthony Towns looked like he's trying to get himself together, but I feel like Karl Anthony Towns is one of those guys that feeds off of his teammates, and he doesn't really bring the energy too much. Not that he's not paying attention, not that he's not particularly playing well or anything like that. I just don't see him galvanizing the team in that way. He's looking for teammates to do that for him. As far as Brunson is just doing his thing. Brunson's just playing the way he plays. And it's gonna take a while for guys to get assimilated to where they play. But I definitely can see the offense, how Tom Thibodeau is trying to get guys incorporated and stuff, a lot of movement, a lot of cuts. You can see guys are trying to play off of what Brunson's doing. They're trying to get Karl Anthony Towns going in such a way where other guys could play off of him too. And they had Mikal Bridges a couple times, in an offensive stance. What do they call it? I keep thinking 3-point position. But you guys can help me. Getting into that stance where he can either create a shot for himself or create a shot for somebody else. So they had him in position a couple times, but nothing was really became of it. So little things like that are interesting to see as things develop. But we'll see how that goes as time goes on. So shout out to guys, more guys that come in here. Uh, so come on in sports. He said, "This is Dolph, bro. Had you on end of the season, bro." Okay, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to you. I mean, shout out to everybody, man. This is like good to see guys popping in. the beginning of the season, showing love and stuff like that. Definitely appreciate that, man. So come on in sports, man. So definitely let me get this up because like I said, I definitely gotta show love if you're on the channel. So let me get you on so I can show love here. Come on in. There you go. Come on in, Sports Network. So let's show some love here. Yeah, man. So these are my guys here. So I just want to make sure I show love to these guys here. I did pop on the pod here. We were talking about New Orleans hoops and stuff like that. A couple stuff going on with what was going on with the Knicks and stuff. So a couple of the guys here, they talk a lot about football. They do a lot of watch along pods also. Quite a few people that popped on the network here. A lot of guys on here, man. So hey, if you guys are interested to find out what's happening in this region, you're talking about the New Orleans area, if I'm not mistaken, right, guys? New Orleans area, they got a lot of football and stuff. Like I said, they do talk other sports too, and they have other channels associated. So just give these guys a follow and see who you like and just show love to other people around this YouTube space, man. So definitely come on in sports. Let's do this, guys. Cut. I get this out of here for a second and drop this in the chat. This is show love to my guys here. I did have a good time. I remember having a good time talking with the fellas. And I did say too, man, if you guys need some like New York opinions or anything like that, hit me up. Hit me up and let's make it happen. Just to throw it out there, I love to collaborate, love to meet new people and stuff like that. There is one person that I forgot to follow through with, man. But I definitely got to hit that person up again. But yeah, man, I love to collaborate, love to talk basketball, love to talk Knicks, love to talk about anything. I love this camera shit. Love this microphone stuff, man. So podcasts and things of that nature, man. If you guys need a New Yorker or just need to have a different kind of opinion, or if you need help, you're short, hit up Evu, man. If I'm free, I'll pop in. No big deal. Got Mr. Agent in the place. Why is this game tied up? Hey, man, it's preseason, man. Don't be too hard on these Knicks. As I'm looking here, this is just on my Twitter. I have live here, so just I'm looking at different things that I follow here. Shout out to the Giants. The Giants are actually up 17-10. So looking at that really quick, let's scroll through my mentions here. It said the Knicks will be back halftime, 61-61. What else we got going on? This is another betting site here. I can't stop betting, man. Shout out to calling our shot. I can't stop betting. So he's actually climbing. He's like day 5 on the ladder challenge. So he's on a roll. I haven't been following that, because he's been every time I put money on, I lose. But it is what it is, man. It's more tidbits here, Giants and stuff. I guess Slayton got a touchdown today. So a couple things here. So this is the inside here. This is where Brunson got his dunk here. So shout out to Brunson with the dunk. Nice left-handed, barely got it up over the rim kind of dunk. Got to be careful with that. Bust his knees open. So this is DJ to Slayton. So a long pass here. So wow, look at that. People say that Daniel Jones can't pass, man, but that was a good pass to Slayton. Slayton can't catch, but he was able to catch that one. So that's good to see the Giants are up. Anything else happening on my mentions here? This is the Brunson dunk again. Let's see what else we got here on the thing here. We got Precious there with the tomahawk jam. That was pretty good. But anyway, we can get back into the action. So let's just drop this here. Get back into the score. Let me scroll this over a little bit. Get this back up to, I guess I could leave it there. And get back into action here. So the game just started. It looks like Charlotte just scored again. So we got Cameron Payne started the second half there. He misses the top of the key 3-point shot. So the Knicks are starting with their bench to start the second half, which is interesting, man. Just giving it a different look, I guess. Nick Richards there. They have their starters out there as LaMelo Ball just launches that 3-point shot. It looks horrible. He makes it, though. He makes it at a good clip. So here goes Cameron Payne with a nice little heads up, but Precious was not able to fix it. And Precious, again, not paying attention, out of bounds. How are you out of bounds, dude? So Cameron Payne did a really good job of finding him open. And instead of putting the shot up, he was afraid to get it blocked. And they end up doing a ballerina thing, going out of bounds. So Precious is going to be in my doghouse this year, earlier on here in the preseason. So here comes Charlotte there. Josh Green coming around the screen, gets into the dotted line area. Nice little floater. So that floater shit, man, this is a copycat league. So all these trainers are teaching these guys the same thing. So they're floating, and the guys are shooting like this. Everybody's landing their floaters like this, with the jazz hands on the top, man. I don't know what that's about. Like, nobody has no individuality in this game nowadays. Here goes Deuce just now just throws the ball away, right to ball. So another turnover. So the Knicks are back in it there. Shamit just got a steal, gives it over to Precious. Precious gets it back to Shamit, ends up being a kickball. So Precious there probably should have just tried to score, but he tried to kick it back out to Shamit. Yeah, there's a reason why. If people wonder why guys don't do this, why guys don't do that, there's a reason why. There's a reason for everything. You know. Shout out to AP. AP in the place. Welcome, welcome. It goes Precious there. Gives it over to Deuce. Deuce drives. Deuce, nice head of steam, but got blocked there. So I believe that's Nick Richards again, right? Nick Richards has been doing a good job on the defense. Here goes LaMelo Ball, catch it and shoot it, knocks down that 3-point shot. So Charlotte right now is on a 7-0 run to start the second half here. So that's Tom Thibodeau's doing there, starting the bench guys to start the game. Salute to Holcomb in the place. What up? What up? Harlem CEO. What up? 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 Peace, my brother. Yeah, it does definitely doesn't. We're definitely playing different. It doesn't feel like the same team. It feels like I don't even recognize these Knicks, but not for nothing. There's like we have quite a few new faces here. I didn't really mention that too much, but OG is basically a new face. You know, Josh Hart is basically a new face too. You know, we got Brunson is basically a new face compared to what the Julius Randle Knicks. This is the Brunson Knicks now. You know, so everything started with Brunson, and everybody else came after Brunson. This is the Knicks now. We got Josh Hart, we got OG. What else? Karl Anthony Towns, obviously, Mikal Bridges. That's an entirely new front. That's a the whole starting five started with Brunson. You know, that this is the Brunson era. So we basically got 5 new starters starting with Brunson. Brunson hasn't been here that long. This is Brunson's 3rd season now with the Knicks. You know, so since Brunson in 3 years, we've completely revamped the entire starting lineup. There's no RG Barrett, no Julius Randle, no Mitch Robinson. None of these guys that were name stays on the Knicks are on the roster anymore. It's interesting. No Quentin Richardson. I mean, not Quentin Grimes, I should say. What's the other person's name? Fournier and all these different names. We have an entirely different team. Off the bench, McBride is like somebody that came from the Knicks from the last era. Precious is new. Cameron Payne is new. Shaman is new, and Jericho Sims is the other only player that came from the era before. So we're talking about the Brunson era. The only 2 players that are in the games right now is McBride and Jericho Sims from the previous era. So basically, we have a whole entirely new team. So just throwing it out there. This is absolutely not the same team that we've known, and it's not even the same team from last year because we're missing Dante. We're missing Dante. We're missing Julius. So it's interesting, man. So if I hate for ESPN and be the right, but we do have all new players, so we can't expect to do the same thing we did last year because we never got the same people on the team. So I mean, it's really interesting, man. It's a little subplot out there. So I see Othello Harrington is still with the team. Man, that dude is always chewing his gum. That shit looks bad, yo. Like who chews their gum like that? He's constantly who chews their gum with their mouth open like that? That is so ridiculous, man. I would get him off the team just for that reason alone, man. Shit is ridiculous. This is Rashawn. What up, man? He says OG pressure swap looks really solid for us. I like it. On paper it looks good. But so far, we got to figure this thing out. He goes Cameron Payne coming around the screen, all the way to the basket, getting to the paint, looking around, got his head up. Shamit comes in and to get it a little bit too hard. Gets it back to Campaign. Campaign, nice little stutter step inside, left-handed floating shot. Pressure was in position. He slapped it, whapped it, did not go in. Nick Richards was able to seal him off and get the rebound. Brandon Miller, jab step, top of the key behind the back there. Not a fan of his game at all. He goes over to Nick Richards, who I'm really enjoying it. Nice little give and go pass there. Kicks it out for the 3-point shot there in the corner. So that's Miles there, Miles Bridges, as Deuce all the way to the basket. Man, they were chasing his ass. He was able to get that left-handed layup off the backboard, excuse me. Got Brandon Miller, little dribbling, trying to find his spot. Miles just runs to the corner, shoots a 3, no good. Jericho Sims catches the rebound in his pocket while his head was at the rim. Deuce tried to get to the basket. He gets fouled. Karen Payne was open in the corner. They're just doing a little bit too much there. So they call a foul on the floor, no foul with the shot. So scrolling here a little bit. We got mega mix. Talking about like and subscribe. Like and subscribe who? Oh, this channel? Like and subscribe this channel. If you guys are watching, haven't hit the subscribe yet, please do so. It goes LaMelo Ball just doing a bunch of nothing. And campaign locks him up. He got called for a foul. All right, Harlem CEO. I see the first Liberty. Liberty won, but my Jets lost, and I'm in London for the game. You're in London? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I've never been there, but I mean, what an awesome trip, man, to watch. Did you watch were the Jets playing in London today? Well, yo, shout out to the Liberty, man. We'll talk about I should have talked about the Liberty at halftime, but I was kind of running my mouth about these Knicks. You know, that's what you're here for. But we'll talk about the Liberty in the next break we get. You go Jericho paying attention down there. Precious has it, held the ball a little bit too long. Here he goes on a drive, taking too many bumps. He throws a bullshit shot at the rim there, but they're gonna call a goaltending. So, like I said, Precious kind of like, the same boat as Jericho Sims, always kind of like a second too slow there, but he's definitely got to figure that out. Guys got to get on tape with him and show him what he's doing. The bumping, taking the bumps and getting knocked off a square doesn't look good to me as a power forward. But this is the NBA we live in, man. Guys are too busy doing Pilates rather than doing some real banging and clanging in the gym. He goes LaMelo Ball, just dribbling and flicks up the shot, knocks down the 3-point shot, talking shit to the crowd. Here comes Cam. Cam bringing the ball up. Jericho has it. Jericho just crossed over. He traveled. They didn't call it. Precious has it. Looking for something to happen. He is the happening. Campaign fakes it. Sidestep 3-point shot. No good. Jericho Sims fighting it for the rebound, but good box out by Nick Richards took Jericho off his square. But they're gonna call out on Jericho. So I'm really enjoying what I see from their big men there. That might have been Miles Bridges. I'm not sure exactly, but I mean, I like what I see from Charlotte's big man. Miles Bridges kicks it out to Nick Richards, back out to Miles again for three off the front rim, no good. Shamit in there helping out with the rebounds. Here goes Shamit bringing look got his head up. I like it like that. He plays with his head up, dribbling, trying to find guys. Deuce McBride. Deuce McBride should have split and made his way to the basket. There go Precious for a 3-point shot in the corner. Just a flat shot, doesn't look good. So that not really a good offensive sequence there by the Knicks, man. Too much driving and kicking. Deuce should have probably just tried to make his way all the way to the basket just now. Here goes Nick Richards, top of the key. And they're going to call out of bounds there. I think Brandon Miller was out of bounds and jumped inbounds before he was able to establish himself. So I think that's what they call this now. So, yeah, so Harlem CEO is up in London, man. That's incredible. Shout out to Drake Trap. He says Robinson is still on the roster. Yes, he is, man. Robinson is on the roster, but we ain't talking about guys that don't play, fam. He ain't going to be playing until December or January, so we're not talking about that cat. Here goes Cam over to Precious. So Precious, Cam over to Precious, right? And instead of giving it back to Cam, Precious decided to make his move, and the referees called the foul, but not the best. I hate the nitpick on one player, man, but Precious is definitely annoying the shit out of me right now. Here goes Precious coming around, giving it over to Shamit. Shamit, nice 3-point shot. So I'm a fan of Shamit. I think Shamit's a good basketball player. I'm really enjoying what I see from him. He's playing small forward for us, and he's very active small forward. I kind of like it. 6 foot. They got him listed as 6'5", but he looks taller. Maybe it's just the shape of his head. He got a funky head, but he's definitely taller than what I expected. Cameron Payne also is definitely a little longer than I expected. Also, no Diddy. I don't see any baby oil around, but everything is all good. Shout out to baby oil. I don't know about baby oil. I kind of like Astroglide a little bit more than that. If anybody is interested, Astroglide. Why is it by my computer? Mind your business. Anyway, we got Trey Mann, top of the key, comes around the screen. Shamit's playing him really well, fighting over the screen there, still chasing him. Just McBride, not paying attention, but Melo Ball got the shot off and misses it. Here comes Jericho, got the ball and thought he was a point guard for a second. He got fouled from behind. Nice, man. Excellent. Harlem CEO, he said, yeah, bro, I'm here over the pond watching the Knicks, man. Unbelievable. What a great experience. That's dope. That's dope that you're out there. Get out there and enjoy yourself, man. Experience the town. See what they do over there. So get their food, walk the streets. See if you can go to some West Indian restaurants. I heard they got some good Turkish restaurants out there. Different things too, man. Just try to enjoy the culture as much as you can. Cameron Payne, good point guard play, not able to make the floater. Here goes Trey Mann over to number 22, VM. Back to Trey Man, top of the key. Trey Man's looking. Trey Man looked kind of like old school. His shorts are baggy and everything. Nice little drive to the basket, man, and one. So I'm really enjoying what I see from Trey Man. It looks like he might be taking the next step here. So I really like what I see from Trey Man. So here goes Precious arguing, not arguing, but coaching Jericho Sims. Here goes. Jericho Sims is over there. He just used his body to slam Trey Man down. But Precious has something to say to Jericho. I really don't see what happened. So I don't know if I gotta watch that over, but maybe Precious got beat and he was expecting Jericho to be there and he's coaching him up. I don't know. Guys that know what they're doing, I would prefer to hear from them. But it's good guys are communicating. You gotta have guys have dialogue out there. AP, Liberty are back in the finals. You should talk about that. Yeah, man. I definitely want to talk about that. We're on a dead time right now, so let's get some googling going on here. New York Liberty. So New York Liberty today, here we go, 76 to 62. So they kind of smoked the Aces. I believe they were playing over there, right? They were playing in Vegas, I believe. So this is some stuff here. Let's get into some stats here. Let's click that. Let's get into some stats. Jonquel Jones today, she had 14 points. She finally woke up, 14 and 6. You got what's her name? Laney Hamilton there. She's been kind of quiet. Brianna Stewart, she had a bad game last game, but she made up for it today. Not bad game, but kind of quiet. 19 points and 14 rebounds. That's pretty good. We got Fitch, Fibich. Fibich. Hey, Fibich. Well, Leonie, I always say her first name. She had 11 points. I totally wrecked her name. 7 points. Sabrina, she had a bounce back game, 22.7 rebounds. So I mean, that's one thing about women's sports is you have to just like sometimes women just come out there and they just flat. As VM is going crazy right now, Knicks are down by 10. Cameron Payne there is driving there. Looks like they might be trying to call a timeout. Cameron Payne gets all the way to the basket, throws it out to Precious. Precious gets it. Instead of shooting it, Precious keeps kicking it out. So Deuce McBride was able to hit a 3-point shot. As far as the other players, you got Kayla Thornton, who I don't want on the team anymore because she keeps talking badly about New York. I don't understand what's up with that. With the pizza, she doesn't know about 5 boroughs. Get that chick out of here, man. Vandersloot, not really doing too much, but she's one of the main players. So it's interesting. I kind of would like to see some of the other players that are on the Liberty bench play, But this is the playoff roster. This is what they're going with. So it's pretty good. As far as the Aces, their big player had a 19 and 10, did what she had to do. Kelsey Plum had 17 points, who I don't like. I think she's an asshole. Shout out to Kelly Plum. She got game and stuff, but I think she's an asshole. There's a lot of things I can elaborate, but there's a lot of things I see about her that just seems like she's a fucking asshole. So anyway, I'm glad that the Liberty are going to where they're going. So it's time to see if we could get a banner put up in New York. It's not gonna be in MSG, it's gonna be in Brooklyn. So that's a little tidbit about the Liberty, man. I actually had a Liberty channel. I actually still have it, but I just wasn't able to. Hey, look at Shamit. Shamit is becoming one of my favorite players today. He hits another 3-point shot in transition, 76 to 80. So Shamit is a gamer. Shamit could play this game. So people talking about the curse of Shamit, man. Fuck you, man. I think Shamit really could play. Right now, Shamit, I'm looking at him. He got 5. That's not right. He got more than 5 points, right? Let's take a look. Let me refresh the feeds over here. This is preseason, so everything is not the way, not updated the way that it should. But Shamit says Shamit has 11 points. Shamit got 11 points. He got 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. This is a guy coming off the bench. I think he's playing pretty good. Miles McBride, 17 points off the bench. He's been playing fantastic also. Precious, 9 points, 2 assists, only 1 rebound. He's not doing it. Precious is not doing his job. That's my opinion about Precious. Cameron Payne, I'm impressed. Not impressed, but I'm enjoying what I see from him. Jericho Sims, I thought was playing good. He got 9 rebounds, man. So I think not Precious, Jericho Sims is doing his job. That's all you're asking for guys to do their job. I think Jericho Sims is doing what he's supposed to do out there with 9 rebounds and stuff. And I think he's a little bit more decisive, a little bit more stronger, definitely doing what he's supposed to do at center. So far today in preseason game 1. As far as everybody else, Mikal Bridges is still quiet. These guys haven't played yet, but Mikal Bridges is still quiet from the first half. Brunson with 12, Karl Anthony Towns with 10. So I expect after this timeout for maybe the Knicks to make a substitution. I don't know if he's going to keep the second unit out there for the entire quarter, We'll see what happens. We got 4 minutes left here, so we'll see if we make a substitution. Eru is a beast. The fuck was that? There you go. Yeah, Sham, man. Sham is gonna be a crowd favorite. I think he's gonna definitely be a crowd favorite this year. We'll see what happens there. But right now, I'm impressed with him. As far as like losing Dante. Oh man, who are we gonna have off the bench? I think Shamit. I think our guard play off the bench there. People are gonna complain about Tyler Kolek not having him out there, but I really like campaign. I really like Landry, and I like what Precious. Not Precious. With Deuce McBride is doing. Deuce McBride campaign and Shamit, I think, are handling the guard duties off the bench fantastically. Jericho Sims, I think, is playing pretty good too. Precious got to clean it up. Precious definitely got to clean it up. But that entire first unit, outside of Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson, the other guys have got to get involved. Josh Hart right now really quiet. So definitely got to figure that out. But yeah, man, I gotta take a piss, bro. So I've been like squirming and stuff like that. So I'll be right back, guys. I definitely got to take a piss. This is preseason, so bear with me. I'll be right back. If anybody got any questions or anything else you want to talk about, we want to talk more about the Liberty, we can do that too. This is preseason. But I'll be right back. I definitely got to take a piss, man. So I'll be right. Hey man, the kid is back. I had to take a piss real quick. So I mean, what does Mike Breen do? What does Mike Breen and all these guys do? As far as things. I mean, they have drinks on the side and stuff. Especially somebody like me. I've been working out a lot lately, man. So I've been drinking a lot more liquid, man. So I'm probably gonna be taking piss breaks a lot this season. What I'm saying? Just trying to flush my system out and get this fat out of my system. You know what I'm saying? So I've been drinking a lot of water, man. So I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. So we're back in action. I'm looking at the score right now, 84-79. Not much has happened. You got Shamit. I like the number 44, man. Like Deuce McBride just launches it up there. Not really the best shot. So let's get back into it. We got Trey Mann bringing the ball up the court. Like I said, I like his energy there. Baggy clothes, looking like a 90s player out there. Got VM out there being guarded tightly by Campaign. VM has been showing some good point guard play. Nice little crossover, wide open, hits a mid-range jump shot. So he looks old as shit. He looks like freaking Happy Gilmore out there, number 22. Definitely look like an Adam Sandler clone. So Precious is there, just going really slow, like stagnant right now. Jericho Sims has it, and Jericho Sims just stepped out, kicks it out to Shaman. Nice little baseline drive out. Shaman up and under, and misses it. Jericho Sims in there for the rebound. So nice play by Jericho Sims. Campaign for a 3-point shot. Precious is in there fighting, trying to slap it and whap it. Was not able to get it. But right off the bat, I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing here with Precious, man. Precious is annoying the hell out of me, bro. Definitely is playing a hell double. I mean, what the hell is this? Double click to toggle the spotlight. I don't want to do that. Get that out of here. So anyway, I got like a notification on my screen for me to click the button. Why? I don't want to click the button. So anyway, we got my man Jaquan Jeffries out there. So I mean, he's a guy that I thought that could actually play minutes for us, man. We got Tyler Kolek is coming out. So Tyler Kolek is our first look at Tyler Kolek playing. He's already talking. I see he got a bruised shoulder. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's a birthmark I didn't notice. So he goes VM here being guarded by Kolek. Kolek is guarding him pretty tightly there. Kolek looks smaller, a lot smaller than him. So I mean, VM is actually 6'5". He's listed at that. So he's getting busy. They just came off the glass there, attacking the rookie. So Jericho has it, gives it back to Deuce. So Kolek wanted it back there, but Deuce has it. Deuce is bringing the ball up. Kolek is getting into middle. I'm keeping my eye on that kid. Jericho Sims has it, loses it, gets it back to Deuce. Deuce comes around the screen, just drives hard, kicks it out to Shamit. Shamit, another three. What my favorite Nick. Shamit is legit my favorite Nick today. Shamit is keeping us in this game too, with 88 to 80 to 82 right now. As Trey Mann comes across in and out between the in and out dribble, man. He's letting it fly right now as far as the dribble and spin move, trying to create something and kicks it out to number 31. That's to do with the weird name, throws it up there. Jericho Sims, nice box out, able to jump up, and he got kind of pinned underneath the rim there, but they're gonna call a foul there. So good boxing out there by Jericho Sims. He's keeping himself available out there. So I really appreciate what I'm seeing from Jericho, man. He's actually playing a good position there. Telecola got his mouth is running, man. He's yapping. I like it. He's yapping a lot. He's been yapping since he got on the court. He's telling Precious something. Comes around the screen there. Precious set up a bullshit screen, and there goes Tyler Kolek. Super confident, man. Hit the jump shot like he always does that. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Deuce McBride just got scraped just now. Trey Mann all the way to the basket. I'm trying to tell you, Trey Mann might be somebody you might want to circle on fantasy. So we're gonna talk about that in a second too, because fantasy, I should already set the league up already. Look at Precious with that bullshit ass shot that he tried to throw up there, but he's gonna get the foul. So we got some other guys coming in here. So the Knicks they're not gonna play the starters anymore. So we basically can say goodbye to our starters. We're probably not gonna see them for the rest of the game. So the Knicks they're not trying to win. This is preseason, guys. So I don't know if anybody's trying to win this game. I hate to tell you. But we got Kolek out there. Precious is at the free throw line. We got Jacob Toppin just in the game now. So we're gonna start emptying the bench. We'll see if Charlotte follows suit. But we're definitely gonna start seeing some bench guys there. We got quite a few guys that I would like to take a look at. Pacome Diate, I would like to see him out there. VM is playing fantastic. Definitely a very smart player. Let me refresh this a little bit. Yeah, definitely a good player. I see Harlem CEOs asking when are we meeting up for games? That's a great question, man. For game one, like I said, I'm gonna be at a bar. I'm not sure exactly, so that's why I don't really want to say. But for game one, I'm definitely gonna be at a bar, probably in Queens. So I'll have to let you guys know with that. I'm gonna try to see if I can become a part of their little get together. If I can do that, then I'll make more announcements and stuff. If I do, you know what I'm saying. But they also have you got to like get a table. So that's the thing. You have to like reserve your space too. So it's kind of weird. But Harlem, man, you know how to hit me up, man. So I can hit you up on the behind the scenes here and let you know. So let me do that now because I'm not sure if space is still open there for reservations and stuff. But I'll let you know in a second. Let me do this on the side since nothing is really happening. Let me see. Give me a second. We're on commercial right now, so so far, I'm kind of enjoying what I see from the Knicks. One thing for certain, man, it's just fun to see basketball going on. Just basketball in general. I like for certain guys that I'm seeing, like Shamit is really impressed me. I really enjoy watching him play. He has a little size that maybe because he plays tall. He's basically doing really well off the bench here. Playing small forward off the bench. I like what he brings to the table. A good ball handling, being able to get to the corners and knock those corner threes and stuff. Him being able to drive, he has a really good first step, and he's been getting up on that rim too. He's been getting up there up on that rim. So if you look at his highlights, he can get up there and dunk and stuff. It's interesting, man. So I got the information here. So let me just send this to my guy, Harlem CEO, so I can let him know what I'm doing. Yeah, but like I said, if I can get myself involved in the event, then I'll put more information out there. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, man, 90 to 87 is not so bad. Considering who's out there right now. We're gonna have Jacob Toppin, Tyler Kolek is gonna be out there. Precious is out there with Landry and the Miles. On their side, they just added Jaquan Jeffries and they put Musa Debate is gonna be out there. So the Knicks basically got the starters got their warm ups on, and these guys don't look like they're ever gonna play again. So right now, Josh Hart is cracking jokes with Carl, and these guys are trying to figure that out. I guess trying to build some chemistry. Karl Anthony Towns seems really cool. Like he's just trying to like he's chilling, just trying to get the vibe for the guys and stuff. But I think he fits in. I think he got a similar personality to them. So we'll see how it works. That's another thing too, man. Because if these guys don't really vibe with each other and they can't keep it professional and whatever, then that's going to be a problem too. It goes Precious there fighting on the inside, getting a little slapping and whapping. Precious to me is really a small forward. He's not a power forward. He's like an old school small forward. I mentioned Plastic Man. Talking about Stacey Augman. He's really like a Stacey Augman. He's not really like a power forward. He's a guy that really wants to slash and get some dunks in there. He's not somebody that should be in there blocking shots and get rebounds. Here he goes again on the inside. Deuce is trying to find him on the inside, but Precious is not really like he's not a big man like that. He's really not a big man. So they're bringing their guys in. Like I said, they got their young boys in. Kareem Grant saying what up to Mega. He said, I still worry about defending the rim. I hope eventually we develop that defensive presence at the rim. Yeah, I get it. Hartenstein did a really good job blocking shots. Of course, Mitchell Robinson does the same thing. But at the moment right now, I don't really see anything going on as far as protecting the rim. Guys are getting to the basket and stuff, man. So having that rim protector, is nice. I think Karl Anthony Towns did a decent job enough doing that. But one thing I do notice is the toughness on the inside. We're not getting that bully ball kind of feel in the paint right now because Mitchell Robinson's not there and Julius is not there. So there's not really a lot of strength on the inside. You want to talk about OG, you want to talk about Josh Hart, those are our forwards. And Karl Anthony Towns is the third guy that's supposed to give the muscle. And I just don't think we have that, the toughness on the inside. So it's a different Knicks team, man. He goes Precious fighting for the rebound, and then he just flicks a shot up. But I'm really upset with Precious, man. I think he's a wink link. You know, I think Precious is a wink link. He just made a good play for the rebound, and then he just flicks up a shot. It was a bullshit shot. He flicks up a shot. So, we want to talk about Mark Bryant. You want to talk about Othello Harrington. These guys are watching, especially the Othello Harrington chewing that damn gum like a horse. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I would be putting together for Precious to figure out. Precious has absolutely got to figure this out because the way he's playing very soft, really soft. Not somebody that we're gonna have to rely on as far as rebounding and stuff off the bench. It's no good, man. No good. Tyler Kolek again, hand off to Deuce. Deuce comes around a pressure screen. Deuce all the way to the basket. Precious tried to trail, no good. Jacob coming around the screen, trying to get to the Precious. That got broken up really easy. Bad pass and bad positioning by Precious there. Because number 33 back to Josh Green. Over to number 7. Nice little side step. Posting up to smaller Deuce. That's not a good shot. Fighting for it. It should be Knicks ball. Yep. So Jacob Toppin going to inbound it. Jacob Toppin is another guy that like you would wish that he would get a chance, that he would get a chance to show what he can do. So here comes somebody that I'm interested in. This is Chume Okike. He's number 18, but he's short though. He's like only 6'6". But you want to talk about power forward? Let's see if he could bring some power to the forward here. Here goes Shamet, comes around the screen. He looks good, man. I think he stopped on a dime and pulled up. I love it. Man, the way he came around the screen, just dropped his dropped that right foot and anchored it and came up for that shot. I like him, man. Not for nothing, Shamet kind of plays the way I like to play. The way he kind of got my game a little bit. Number 25 inside there on Kolek there took him out pretty easily. That's Simpson Jr. Here's Kolek bringing the ball up to Precious. Precious, a little indecisive there. Gives it to Jacob Toppin. Jacob Toppin back to Precious. Back to Kolek. Sets a bullshit screen. Gets inside the Precious. Precious, one thing, when he gets the ball, if he has a beeline to score, he's a really good finisher. So a nice little pick and roll played by Kolek and Precious. That looked really nice. So the Knicks are back up again, 93-92, as number 25 just pulls up, and Jacob gets the rebound. So here goes Jacob. He's going to dribble the ball up. Ooh, almost a backcourt violation, man. Very close. Kolek has it around the screen. Precious. Got the guys behind his back. Gives it to Jacob. Jacob kind of loses it. Gives it over to Big Chum. Big Chum barreled himself to the basket and he lays that up. But like I said, he's not a big dude guy. For a dude that's like a power forward kind of doesn't really have the height, for the game. But beautiful pick and roll there by Tyler Kolek to Precious. Precious can finish. That's one thing that he can do. Definitely. Yeah, but that defending the rim is definitely a problem and definitely absolutely something to highlight for the Knicks this year. It really would be nice to have a more physical front court. But this is a different Knicks team, guys. We're gonna have to figure that out. 94 to 92. Kolek is playing decent right now, not the best, but he's playing okay. Hit his first shot, super confident. Jacob Toppin is out there kind of trying to be busy, you know. Precious right now, it got 11 points. He still only got one rebound. He still only got one rebound. We can't win like that. Precious finished with 10. That's excellent. Finished with 10 rebounds. And it wasn't just the rebounds coming to him. He really was working for these rebounds. And I thought he played very solid on the inside, bringing toughness off the bench. I thought he did really good in that. So, like Precious, I would like to have another guy with that toughness off the bench, to give that physicality. I don't think Precious has that. Precious has the good finishing ability, but you want to talk about toughness on the inside as far as helping with rebounding and things of that nature. I don't think Precious has that. Still early on, Precious has some big time games for us this year. He had some big rebounding games last year. When he came in for the injured Julius early on. So I mean, the ability for Precious to get in there to get rebounds are there. But he's really gonna have to watch some tape. They're gonna have to emphasize, what he needs to do in order to be successful out there. Shout out to Old Head in the place. What's up? What's up? Said Kolek gonna take Cam minutes. I don't know about that. I thought Cam played good. Just looking at Cam. Cam gave us 6 points and 4 assists, one steal off the bench. I thought he played good. As far as Kolek right now, Kolek it looked like the guys are going at him. So he looks kind of easy to score on. Is he playing hard? Yes, I think Kolek is definitely competing on defense. Offensively, he's running his mouth. So he's definitely running his mouth out there, and that's good. Making sure guys, communicating stuff like that. That's one thing that he's going to do from day one. So that's a good NBA trait for a rookie to come in here running his mouth. Running his mouth in a good way, like as far as offense, getting the offense going, getting guys together and communicating. So Kolek is definitely bringing that to the table. So I really like that. So we'll see. It's early. This game though doesn't even count. It's just the Knicks doing their thing here. As far as Charlotte, they have a bunch of their bench guys too. Their best player on the court now is Trey Mann and this guy VM, the European guy. So those are the two best players. The other guys are complete trash. We're talking about Jaquan Jeffries. I root for him. I was excited when we got him. I thought he was a good player, but he hasn't really done much. These guys they want to prove that they belong in the NBA, but when they get minutes, they don't do nothing. So it's interesting, man. This guy Jacob Toppin is somebody that I would like to see produce. Because he's prototypical too. You want to talk about his length and athleticism and just overall ability on in the G League. He's like not dominating, but he's been playing really, really well in the G League. Has some really big time games. So you want to see these guys translate on the pros, man. You only played 3 minutes, but Big Chum, that free throw looked bad, man. So here comes Charlotte, number 25. This is Simpson Jr. Gives it over to Daquan Jeffries now between the legs there. Looking, picked up his dribble too easy. Easy turnover there. Precious picks it up. Precious has got a full head of steam there, trotting it up. Gives it over to Shamit just pulled up, baby. I like Shamit a lot, man. Not a good shot, but he came around as that screen there and planted his foot. Look at that kid with the weird name. He misses that shot. Pico Precious with 2 rebounds back to back. Finds Kolek. Kolek is yapping, telling Precious to get up. Sets a screen. Nope. Shamit back to Precious. Precious is just a non-factor right now. Top of the key, and defense is not even paying him no mind. Gives it over to Kolek again. Nice little drive there. And he got tripped by number 25. So number 25 tripped him. But I enjoy watching Kolek play, man. He's talking a good game out there, yapping, directing traffic. I like that when he was giving the handoff, he was telling Precious to get out there to set the screen. So he's multitasking out there with his direction. He's able to complete the play and also give guys direction too. So that's good, man. So he's gonna have to pace himself. We'll see how that goes. Free throw line is coming. Trying to look at his kicks. I like to look at everybody's kicks. He got some funky kicks on right now. I don't know if those are the same kicks that RJ used to wear. Those Pumas with the no laces. That's what it looks like to me. So those are cool in the gray with the whites. Those look all right. Yeah, man. I love kicks, man. I got a lot of sneakers that I don't wear. I need to go through them to make sure everything is still intact and stuff. Sometimes, the glue and the soles kind of get ratty and stuff like that. So I want to make sure everything is fresh. You know, really nice. So, old head, you agree too, huh? Shamit looks pretty good. So we got Precious paying some defense there. Got some low level guys there. Number 25 inside dumps it off to another center. He blows it. Number 20, he blows that. But they're gonna call a foul on Precious there. So number 20, he just completely blew that shot. I don't know who that is. I think that's Harry Giles. So shout out to Harry Giles there. Harry Giles was supposed to be. I mean, look at Josh Hart. Josh Hart is hilarious. It's like a cartoon character. He keeps looking over at the camera. So he's just a goof, keeping everybody loose. He keeps the fans loose. He keeps the players loose. So good content, for us too. It's good stuff, man. Just good stuff. Harry Giles, I was gonna say, Harry Giles tore his ACL a million times, man. I feel bad for him. But he had a lot of skills coming out of college that he was supposed to be like a really good player. I think he was a high draft pick, if I'm not mistaken. Harry Giles the third. He's supposed to be a good player, man. Shout out to David L in the place. What up, David? How you doing, my brother? Second unit playing good, man. I really like our guys. I'm giving Precious a hard time, man, but he's playing okay. Who's this here? Big Choom again. Precious there with the rebound. So they're gonna call offensive foul. I don't know what they call there. So not much scoring happening here. Right now, the score on my clock is 96 to 93. It looks like we're behind a little bit, so it looks like Charlotte's going to score here. Yep. So number 12 has it. Looking, is that Dwayne Washington Jr.? Yeah, that's Dwayne Washington Jr. So they didn't waive him yet. So Dwayne Washington Jr. is still on Charlotte. He just scored just now. That dude has never seen a shot he don't like. He goes Big Choom, fakes it, gives it over to back to Jacob Toppin. Shamus wasn't paying attention there because I think Toppin probably should have drove. So little mistakes here and there. So Toppin is looking to just make the right play. Just stuff like that. He doesn't have the confidence. He's trying to fit in rather than trying to play his game. If Toppin could just show what he can do and stop just trying to make the extra pass to make the coach happy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to make the right basketball play. That's what coaches are looking for. Because Dwayne Washington, he's not passing. Here he goes, pulls up. Dwayne Washington Jr. just shot an air ball, man. That guy is wild for the night. So Dwayne Washington Jr., if Toppin had Washington Jr.'s mentality, Toppin might be our starting small forward, for Christ's sake, Yeah, man. That dude, Dwayne Washington Jr., is bugged out. He's one of my favorite guys, man, but that dude did not pass for nothing. Go Tyler Kolek just getting locked up right now, trying to create shots out of nowhere. Back to Jacob Toppin. Jacob Toppin paused just now, wasn't sure what to do. There he goes in a good spot. Gets it up there. Precious was able to clean it up and get the layup there. So Precious looking like he's just out there like he's doing big work. Number 25 out there committing good defense there by Tyler Kolek, man. So Tyler Kolek returned the favor there. Higgles campaign is back in the game, man. Trying to get everything clear. That jump shot, that Tyler Kolek jump shot, I told you that he hit that jump shot to start the game. But if you look at my pods, I've been saying that Tyler Kolek jump shot is what's going to keep him out there. Not necessarily his playmaking or anything else, but his ability to yap it, talk that game, and also hit that jump shot. That jump shot is wicked, man. So those are the things they're gonna get him on the court. It goes Dwayne Washington again with another blown layup. That dude is wild for the night, man. He goes campaign out there to try to clean up the offense a little. He just pulls up. Shout out to Pacome Diate. Is he out there or is that still Big Chum? Yep, Big Chum is still out there. He's kind of trotting around there. He looks like he's playing hurt. He goes number 12 again. Dwayne Washington shoots it again. This dude is bugged out. Another shot just blows it, man. That dude is bugged. Here goes Tyler Kolek now, changing speeds there, switching the speeds like Bruce Lee, riding the Fuji in the movie. Over to Chum, back to Precious. Precious is telling Chum to come. Pause. Chum in and out. No lateral movement there. Precious has it. Dribbling. Kicks it out to Tyler. Tyler sidestep over to Toppin. Toppin back to good pass there. But Talakolik misses it. It was going to be a shot clock violation. Good heads up by Toppin to get the shot on the rim. So here we go again. What's the name? Giles said, I ain't passing it to Washington because that motherfucker going to shoot it again. But he ends up shooting a shorthanded 3-point shot. Here goes Cameron Payne, bringing the ball up the court. Got his head up looking all the way to the basket. Nice, easy layup by Cameron Payne. So Cameron Payne could play a good point guard, man. I'm very not. I ain't gonna say very impressed, but I respect what Cameron Payne is doing. I think Cameron Payne is doing a better job than Kolek as far as setting up. But I see what Cole is doing. Nice little steal there, heads up. Nice direction, getting Toppin some getting Big Chum in position to throw alley-oop to Toppin. So second unit, bottom of the bench guys are doing a really good job. Shout out to Tyler Coley playing really good, playing pretty good. Little mistakes here, but I just think that he's definitely a plus player. Big Chum there looks like his knees hurt him, and it goes Toppin and they finally get it out there for that good defense there. Good defense. Number 25 crossed them over, but then for no reason he came back, and Kolek was ready when he came back. So as you can see, Kolek is talking. I love that, man. So right now, a couple highlights here, man. You want to talk about Tyler Kolek? I'm really impressed by his yapping. A lot of yapping. That jump shot is wicked, boy. Defense too. Somebody that's not able to stay in front of guys laterally and quickness, maybe, but just smart. Just now, number 25 hit him with a crossover, but for some reason came back because these guys are programmed to doing that Euro step. As soon as he crossed over, he wants to go back into the Euro step. But as soon as he tried it, Tyler Kolek pounced on him and got that steal. He got another steal earlier too. So how many steals does he have? Let me refresh this. I'm not sure how many steals that Tyler Kolek got credit for so far. So waiting for the refresh. Tyler Kolek right now, he's only credit for 1 steal. I got him for maybe three steals in this game so far, man. But he's had his hand in a lot of plays, man. So that's one thing Tyler Kolek's doing. And like I said, he got the 8 points, man. The 3-point shot, 2 threes, man. That 3-point shot is wicked. It looks really good. It looks like a really good jump shot. But you got guys like shout out to Landry Shamet, really good. Talk about that a little more in about 4 more minutes before the game is over. But right now, Jacob Toppin, I think Jacob Toppin is just trying to play good, trying to play a good game. 3 rebounds is nice. He got a nice little alley-oop just now for being available, out there. I don't think he's playing like a pussy or anything like that. I think he's playing really good. Not playing soft, but just trying to play. He's just trying to play within the flow of the offense, not trying to do too much because he wants to show the team that he can play, that he's smart. So he is making smart plays out there. He's not doing, but I would like to see Jacob Toppin, if he's open to realize what's happening and take the shot. Make that move instead of trying to move the ball. Sometimes you got to see, oh wait, I'm open. Let me just go for it. So that's certain things I want to see Toppin do. Because if you ever get a chance to watch Toppin in G League, he's really good. So, if Tyler Kolek is not going to play, if he's going to end up going back and forth to the G League and coming back, we'll see if they do that. But if he ends up doing it just for him to get reps, whenever Tyler Kolek goes to the G League, I want to try to get tickets, bro, because him passing to Toppin and these guys is going to be great. And watching him shoot that jump shot, I want to see it in person. So like you could definitely got to keep an eye out for the G League this year, man. Just to get a glimpse of this kid Tyler Kolek up close, man. That's going to be very interesting. He got the white boy flap. You see the hair flapping in front? He might be receding hairline a little bit. So he got a little bang flapping in front. That's pretty funny. Number 25 again, driving. Cross-court pass, man. So yeah, man, we got some bums out here. As the bum number 31 with the weird name, he just made a 3-point shot. So here goes Tyler Kolek, bring the ball up the court. Looking, finds Precious. Gets it back. That jump shot, there it goes. Oh, he missed it. That jump shot is wicked, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Number 25 bringing the ball up now. He's looking to figure something out here. Gives it over to number 31. Back to 25. So Kolek did a good job there of staying in the play. Here goes Toppin, did a good job of stopping the ball there. Very good. Number 31 on the inside got stripped by Tyler Kolek. So there goes an official steal there. He made a bad pass to Toppin. Toppin stayed with it. Toppin slapped it back out to Kolek, back to Payne. Payne finds his way back to Kolek. Ah, man, I wanted that jump shot, man. So 2 back-to-back misses there by Kolek. But he's been a part of the action really good, man. Really, really enjoying his game here. Number 25, they asking him too much of him. Number 14, they're asking too much of him too. But this is the bottom of the bench, guys. Dwayne Washington, is he going to try to score? Yes, he does, and he gets another bucket. Yeah, Dwayne Washington Jr. is wild, bro. He goes Kolick. Kolick finds Payne. Payne is looking. So Payne is just out there just making sure the ball moves. Go big tune back to Payne. Payne has it, just looking. He sees Precious down there. He tried to give Payne Precious a shot. Precious was open though, but bad pass by Payne. Good idea. As number 31 knocks down another three, and then he turns around to the crowd and shows the three. He's like, "Yo, man, you are trash, dude." But good back-to-back threes there for him. You know, a nice confidence builder. Payne is kind of stepping back, trying to help guys out. So he needs to be more active. He's really just trying to move the ball right now to let other guys shine. He goes campaign again, giving it back to Cola. Give me that three, baby. Knocks down another one. I'm trying to tell you, every time he shoots it, that thing looks like it's going to go in. Number 13 with the bangs. With the bangs. Number 25 bringing the ball up. Who is number 25? Is that Kid? No. That might be, is that Keontae Johnson or KJ Simpson? Yes, I think that's Simpson Jr., number 25. He's trash. Keontae Johnson is pretty trash too. Here goes Tyler. Look at that jump shot, man. When he gets it, man, that thing looks like it's going in every single time, man. Woo! The thing, what makes it his jump shot so fierce is that it's always the same. He has that he shoots very like this, you know, and it's always straight ahead. So that thing looks like it's always going in, man. So, you know, great, man. Good stuff, man. So they got some new guys here. Number 7's coming in. Number 25 is out. Number 7's coming in. Look at Dwayne Washington Jr. telling everybody, all right, everybody, get out my fucking way so I can shoot it again. Free throw was up and good. Like 108 to 104. I want the Knicks to win. You know, I don't want to lose. You know, I know it's preseason, but I don't want to see the loss. As Big Chum misses a corner three. Precious is down there. He was boxing out and it looked like he released himself just now. He does that. I don't know if you guys catch that. Dwayne Washington with a 3-point shot. That motherfucker gonna shoot it every single time. So he just hit a 3-point shot. So the Knicks are down or up by 1 still. Tyler Kolick is talking a lot. Campaign back to Kolick. Nice little jab. Give it to Payne. Payne fakes a 3-point shot, drives, free throw line extended. Doing a little bit too much and threw the ball right out of bounds. Doing a little bit too much. So campaign, you know, you fucking up. He's telling guys to get himself involved. But he's the one that's been kind of like sleepy in his fourth quarter. Gave him a rounding endorsement. Another turnover. Backcourt violation there. So welcome to the preseason, guys. We got Charlotte guys making mistakes. We got Knicks guys making mistakes. Welcome to the preseason. So here we go. They got a young coach there. You know, what the hell they found that dude? So Knicks make another turnover. So I don't know. Oh, they called a timeout. Did they call a timeout? Something like that happened, man. So anyway, anything else you guys want to talk about? I know the game is close, 108 to 107. I don't want to see no overtime and nothing like that. You know, I'm not trying to win this game per se. I would like to win it just for optics, but I don't care about winning this game too much. You know, definitely don't want to see no overtime. To hell with that. You know, but it is what it is, man. So Oldhead said that crossover may have been a block for Kolick. It might have been, yeah. So I mean, let me take a look at the stats here. So this is preseason. So these stats are not being updated live here. So I got to keep refreshing on my end here. So I'm just looking at Tyler Kolick. Yeah, he got credit for a block there with that move. So interesting. So yeah, man, we almost out of here. We got a minute and 10 seconds left. So you know they're showing Shamet, man. I think Shamet put on a show. I think I was really impressed by what I saw from Shamet. Got 16 points off the bench, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Shamet's one of those guys that if we needed him to start, he could. Like if we had injuries and Shamet needed to start, he definitely could come in and we'd be fine. You know, so that's how good I think Shamet is. Really impressed, man. Coming over screens and him being able to plant that foot down and get up quick on that jump shot. Excellent. Textbook style jump shot. He just textbook style jump shot, man. I love it. You know, very good Shamet. I'm very, very impressed. Small forward. I didn't really see any shift or nothing. I thought he played really good. You know, there. You know, I'm looking at some other guys here on the screen. As far as Big Chum looked like he's out of shape. It sucks to see, but I mean, the guy's been fighting injuries and stuff. He looks out of shape, so that sucks. He goes Cameron Payne there, just tried to get a screen from Precious. He's crossing over on that center. He got swiped out there, right? So right now, Cameron Payne, I was giving him an endorsement, and he's basically not playing well right now in the fourth quarter. He goes, shoots a 3-point shot, knocks that down. So make a 3-point shot, and it kills all the mistakes you're making. Right now, he's kind of like wild right now, running the point guard. But he go crossover, Dwayne Washington. Is he going to shoot it? Surprise. Oh, no, he does kick it out to number 31. Holy shit, Jacob Toppin with that. He jumped in the air like he was floating. Dwayne Washington on the inside. I can't believe he made 2 passes in a row. So number 14 was able to dump it in and lay it up. So the Knicks are still down here, 111 to 109, it says. I think that's correct. We got 30 seconds here. Like Tyler Kolek is going to hold on to it. It looks like number 3 or whoever that is fouled Kolek for no reason. He's trying to say that Kolek is acting. Not acting, man. He's being a little bit too overzealous on the defense there. So here we go in the inbounds. Look at Tyler Kolek talking, yapping. Gives it over to Top, and Top is playing pretty decent. Cameron Payne right now is being asked to run the last few plays here. He's the one with the experience, crossing over between his legs there. 20 seconds back out to Top, and Top had launched that 3. No good. Precious out there. Number 14 was in position, better position to get it. So here goes Dwayne Washington Jr. with a chance to win this game here. Is he going to shoot it? Fuck yeah. Oh, inside to number 14. He might have traveled. They didn't call it. Kicks it back out to Dwayne Washington. The shot is up. Oh, Precious with the block. Here goes Obi Toppin with the rebound. And let's get the fuck out of here. So they called a foul. They called a foul on Dwayne Washington. So good play by Precious to get the block shot, but they called a late call there. Is that a late call for Dwayne Washington? Is he going to shoot free throws? It looks like he is. So I'm looking at here. Dwayne Washington just shoots it. Block shot. No foul. There was no contact there. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Is Tom Thibodeau gonna can he what did they call it? Oh, he is. Is he? He's yelling at the referee, man. Welcome to preseason. It's only game 1 of preseason. But look at this, man. They calling a foul here on Precious. He jumped up. Did he even make contact? Okay, incidental contact on the landing. So they're gonna review that. So they're more than likely gonna call that foul. I think they're gonna call that foul. So I think review, right? I'm looking for the word review. So Tom Thibodeau, I think, actually reviewed it, or the referees are gonna review it or something. I don't know. So I mean, Pablo, I mean, yeah, a little bit too much, man. Because that first half, Cameron Payne actually played pretty good. Here, I gotta agree. He's not playing really the best right now, but he did play pretty good. But in this in that first half, when he came in there to play those minutes, he actually helped the team get the lead between him and Deuce. And he was running the point. Campaign was running the point at that time. So if you didn't catch it, see if you can watch the first quarter when the Knicks were down by a lot and how the Knicks came back. They came back because Cameron Payne was playing really, really good, really, really good point guard. Is he playing good point guard now? No. And that's probably the reason why he's a bench player. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this is what it is here. But Cameron Payne ain't making the rotation. I don't think so. I think he is gonna make the rotation. We'll see. But Tyler Kolek is playing good too. So if Cameron Payne don't make the rotation, who cares? Because if Tyler Kolek is gonna get in over him, then I'm fine with that. Because Tyler Kolek is playing pretty good right now himself. Really, really impressed by the yapping. The talking and the directing traffic. I think that's stuff that's important to help win games. Defensively, heads up, really good heads up defender. They're gonna be trying to pick on him though because of his limitations physically, but just smart wise, knowing what to do and pouncing and stuff like that. I think Kolek will definitely help out. The main thing is that jump shot. But Cameron Payne can shoot too. So I mean, Cameron Payne hit a clutch 3 here in this fourth quarter, even though he had a couple of mistakes. He did hit a clutch 3 also. So both guys can shoot. So it really depends on what direction the Knicks want to do as far as the moment here. So I can't hear. I'm listening. The referee is kind of like thing, but I can't hear what he's saying. I don't have my stuff queued up yet. Because I usually have it on the side where I can hear it in my headphones, but I don't have it hooked up today. So it looks like it might be Charlotte's ball, or it might be Dwayne Washington's going to shoot free throws now. So Dwayne Washington's going to shoot free throws. It looks like yes. So he's going to shoot free throws. So it's all good. So he got a chance to make to shoot 2. Is it going to be 3? Was it a 3-point shot? I think it was 3, so he might get 3 shots here. So, Dwayne Washington keeps poking himself in the eye there, so hopefully that messed him up. He's doing a lot of blinking, breathing. First shot is up. Come on, first shot is up. He misses that. Holy moly. So the Knicks bench is laughing and clapping their hands and stuff. So here he goes, Dwayne Washington. But Dwayne Washington was a Knick last year, so that's probably why they clapping it up for him. Second shot is up. Off the back rim. So clutch free throws by Dwayne Washington Jr. That dude is bugged out. For somebody that's known for a score and stuff like that, he is unhinged when it comes to things like this. So he's basically giving the game to the Knicks right now. 2 missed free throws, but if he makes one, if he makes one, it'll be tied up, and then the Knicks will have 1.7 seconds left, man. And I cannot deal with overtime right now. No fucking way, no overtime. I see Ariel is there. Look at TJ Warren is there. I forgot about TJ Warren. It would be nice to see if TJ Warren would get a chance to make the team. I see he's out there having a good fun with his teammates there, so that's pretty cool. So we'll see if he can make the club. I see Pacome Diate is kind of like getting a kick out of Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a little bit too much with the jokes and stuff on the sideline, but you got to keep everybody light. He's having a good time. Definitely a character. So I didn't really notice, man. We got 2 female refs out there. We got one main guy there as the head ref, and we have 2 female refs out there. I thought it was pretty good. Not for nothing. I thought the referees did a good job refing the game today. I didn't really see anything that's really messed up or anything that was like that they were doing that I didn't like. So the referees did a good job today. I can't really front too much. Of course these games don't count. So there's nothing really at stake. The energy is different, but so far I don't think anything's that kind of messed up. But I see Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson, they're kind of like fooling around a little bit too much, but preseason. A lot of joking, covering their mouth, making little slide jokes and stuff. Quite sure they're saying pause a lot. Just a bunch of crazy guys. They got Jacob Toppin communicating with Big Chum. All right, so that's good. Jacob Toppin trying to get involved in the communications out there. I thought Toppin played good too. I didn't have no problem with the way Toppin's playing today. Toppin only has 2 points, got 3 rebounds, according to what I'm looking at here. So he goes to Dwayne Washington. He still has a chance, Dwayne Washington, to score here. So I'm still waiting. So I don't know if the game is over yet because I don't have it refreshed here. I will not refresh it. So he tried to miss it on purpose there, and the Knicks end up with the rebound. That's the game. So did they call anything? So that's the end of the game there. So look at the female ref there. She was talking. Kind of excited. She's happy. It might have been her first game. Because I never seen her before. But I thought she did a good job. I didn't see that she got involved in the game in any kind of way. So I thought she did a good job. So the Knicks hold on and we win this game, man. So hold on and win this game in preseason. So that's pretty good. I mean, so shout out to Dwayne Washington Jr. with 3 straight missed free throws at the end. He tried to miss it on purpose and couldn't even do that right. So there's a reason why certain guys are not in the league, bro. So it is what it is. So I'll slide this over, man. So spoiler alert, I was using Yahoo Sports here. So just looking at them, you can see the score really well here. So shout out to our guys that played today. Quite a few guys got out there to show their, to get their jersey wet today. You know what I'm saying? So Dwayne Washington is the GOAT of the game today. 7 minutes, basically he played 7 points. A lot of missed shots, doesn't know when to pass, doesn't know when not to pass. 3 missed free throws. He's the reason why Charlotte lost the game there. As far as the Knicks, I'm not gonna talk too much about them on their side. Big Chum, I thought was kind of out of shape out there, but he's trying his best. Really short. So him making the team he's probably not gonna make the team. Jacob Toppin, I thought was doing his just trying to not make bad plays. So he didn't really make too many like plays that were like impactful. But he did move the ball. He did put himself in position to be to make a play. So I thought Toppin played good. Purposely, stalling. But Tyler Kolek, I thought, played a really good game here in his 12 minutes. He scored 11 points. That jump shot is great, man. Really good jump shot. Yapping, I've been saying that the entire pod since he came in here. That yapping is incredible. 2 steals. I got him credit for possibly more than that. One of the steals were credited as a block, as one of you guys brought it up to me. I think it was Oldhead. Yeah, Oldhead brought it up there. He got credited for as a block instead of a steal. Which was at one point. And I thought he played fantastic. So, if he ended up getting called to be the backup point guard, I'll be fine with it. But just to add to it, like I was saying earlier, Cameron Payne had 8 and 6 today. So most of the positive play was in that first half. So if you watch that first quarter of Cameron Payne when he came in, like I said, watch those minutes and you can see what I mean, where he did play good point guard there. And he didn't really play particularly all that bad in the fourth quarter, here, but very sloppy. But it's preseason. I think the star of the game to me, even though McBride had 22 points, McBride was just trying to do what he can, depending on what the defense gave him. So McBride just basically finished off what he started last year, but a little bit more cleaner. A little bit kind of like forcing a little bit. But I thought McBride played good, 22 points. You can't really say nothing bad about that. But I think the star for me was Landry Shamet. I was just impressed by the way he plays. I just thought that he was just making winning plays the entire game. So shout out to Landry Shamet. Precious with 15 points. He ended up with 5 rebounds. A lot of those rebounds were just rebounds that fell to him. On the inside, I think he plays soft. He did get a block. He did get 2 steals. He got 2 assists. So if you look at his stat sheet, it's going to show. It's going to say that he actually played really well. But I thought he played kind of shaky. I'm not really a fan of Precious, man. He kind of made me mad a couple times. It is what it is. But scrolling with our starters, the red flag right now is with our starters. Right now, Josh Hart did not have a good game, but it's preseason, so he's not going to break himself in half in preseason. OG, I thought was very passive. 4.6 rebounds, 2 blocks. You know what I'm saying? 2 blocks. He does get block shots at his position. The rebounds is 6. That's right at his season average, but he only played 14 minutes. So I mean, it's only preseason, so you don't. But there are red flags here. Like I just thought that they were very passive. OG was very passive. Mikal Bridges had a particularly bad game in 12 minutes, only 4 points, 1 rebound, no other stats. I just thought that he looked out of place. So we'll see how he can become more part of the Knicks as time goes on. But they only played 14 minutes. They weren't trying to kill themselves. But Mikal Bridges, it seems he just seems very odd. Even right now, I don't really see him interacting with the team. I see everybody else kind of like fooling around and stuff, but I don't really see Mikal Bridges in the mix there. I see everybody else though. So these are just red flags that I noticed. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. But Mikal Bridges on the Knicks, Josh Hart on OG, these guys are on the Knicks. So we'll see how they fit in as time goes on, man. So this is only game one. So scrolling up here, shout out to the nostalgic Nick is in here. So he's gonna help me here with the post game. Shamard just earned a contract. Yeah, man, he's definitely on a non-guaranteeing joint. So I think Shamit definitely they should give him a real contract. He should at least get veteran minimum or wherever the Knicks can give him. I think he earned it, or whatever contract that he had. It should be a guaranteed joint. I mean, because I think he's solidified himself as the backup, one of the backup guards coming off the bench there. Uh, yeah, Deuce and Shamit really good off the bench there. Precious is trash. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. Those 15 points at the end, I think, were just like kind of like just because he was better than other guys. Mr. Realistic, where you at, man? He says the Knicks fans are bugging. Yeah. I mean, they're having fun, man. You get cheap tickets, especially in preseason, in Charlotte, for guys that are transplants and stuff like that. It's a good time, so guys are out there just having a good time. So I appreciate that. You got to get out there. Like I say, in general, you got to enjoy this life, man, because life is so short. How many legends did we lose this year? We just came off of COVID. We lost so many different people, a lot of wild stuff happening out there as far as people not being able to work and stuff. A lot of weird crimes, stuff happened out there. Everybody got their cell phones, so things seem magnified and stuff. But when it comes to have a good time, man, let's do that. I'm never going to get upset about the fan. I know, but you're joking. I know you're just joking, not being serious. But Knicks fans are bugging, and and that's what we do. So that's a lot of fun, man. Nostalgic Nick, he says, Knicks have a lot of issues. Need to trade Sims and Precious for a backup center. I didn't mention Jericho Sims, but I thought he played good. I thought Jericho Sims played good 20 minutes off the bench, 10 rebounds, only 3 points. He had 2 assists. I thought he was active. I thought he's very active. I thought he played the position really well. I thought he was really boxing out, getting to rebounds. They weren't just falling to him. I think he was pushing guys around. So I thought Jericho Sims did good. So I wouldn't mind keeping Jericho Sims. Precious, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind making a lateral trade to get rid of him some kind of way. There's other players that we could throw into the mix besides Toppin. I mean, I'm Jericho Sims, excuse me. So Jericho Sims, I kind of would like to keep him. We'll see what happens. Just Knicks is here. Kolak in a place to be. Let's not get too crazy, man, but he's definitely playing pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad we all agree here with that. Yeah, Mikal Bridges was doing nothing. We got Willie Gibson here. I kind of like Willie Gibson. Sounds cool. Good game. Who's up next? I don't know. And do you care? Do you really care who's up next? Josh did nothing. Just out there getting cardio, trying not to get hurt. Got another person here. Coach Sear doesn't like Payne. Payne is not it. I thought he played good though, man. I thought he played all right. Towards the end there, they didn't play well, but I thought he played good today. Brunson always forces, not for nothing. That's his game, so he didn't make the shots that he normally makes. So, if the game counted, I'm quite sure Brunson would have made half some of those shots, but even then, Brunson still had 12 points in 14 minutes. So that's right on brand. If he played 30 something minutes, he would have had 30 something points. So it is what it is. Next game is on Wednesday. I believe so. Shout out to tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually open practice. I will be there. I will be there. I have the family with me and stuff, man. So, we get a chance to watch the Knicks up close. There's gonna be a lot of fan events and stuff. I don't know if I should bring anything to get signed or anything, but I don't want to bring it and they don't allow me to bring it into the arena. That's gonna be annoying, but I don't know what to do. Shout out to who else we got here? JJ 47K. He says, here we go with the overanalyzing the first game. Yeah, but listen, man, here we go with the overanalyzing. Then what the fuck are we here for? Why are we doing a podcast overanalyzing? It's just annoying. What the fuck are we supposed to do? This it's like we're talking about the game. So, here we go. We're talking about the game. You know what I'm saying? So, so if you do a podcast or if you're with your friends, I don't want to talk about the game. I don't want to overanalyze it. Like, come on, man. Like what are we talking about here? We're just talking about the game. Not over analyzing. Get the fuck out of here. You know? I don't know, man. Anyway. Ay. So anyway, just yeah, man. Just the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Here we go with the over analyzing, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. If you don't like the podcast, don't come. Don't comment. Commenting if you don't like the like what I'm saying, then don't be here. Those that want to be here, please hit the thumbs up and please hit subscribe. There's so much other podcasts out there than just to waste time. Because I know what you guys do. You guys like to say stuff, right? And just to get somebody excited. That way we could talk about you. That's what you guys want to do. A lot of people do that. That's annoying, man. There's so many other podcasts out there. You know what I'm saying? So go somewhere like say like Knicks Fan TV. Knicks Fan TV probably got 8,000 people in their chat. So they won't even see your comment. You know what I'm saying? So go somewhere where they can't see your comment. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Fuck out of here. Nobody talking about doofus. I don't know. Here we go. So what should we do about this? You guys tell me. What should we do about this? Because that's one thing about this particular app that I'm using is they don't allow me to police the way that I would like to. But anyway, if I have to, I'll have to just put it on the screen and you guys can see what I do here. But anyway, did Okike look good? No, man, he looked kind of out of shape. He's short though. He's like 6'6". He looks 6'6" because this guy Toppin is bigger than him. He looks taller than him. He looks. I mean, he was trying, but he definitely looked like he was out of shape, man. So that's kind of bad because I would like to kind of keep him around too, just for insurance purposes and stuff. But he's gonna get waived. He's just not in shape. And I feel bad for him. He's a nice young kid, and it looks like he's trying. He wants to be in the NBA, but I just don't think he has it, man. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to start giving guys more assignments here for people that want to be like moderators and stuff like that. If you want to be a moderator, I'll start to nominate guys and make guys moderators. That way you can just help me out a little bit because like I said, with this new system, I won't be able to quiet people the way that I would like to. You know what I'm saying? So if I need to quiet, I'll just sick you guys on them. So whoever wants to be a moderator, you just quiet them. You don't have to ban them, but just give guys a little 15-second quietness. Make them shut the fuck up for a little while. So anyway, this is the first watch along for the season. So it's pretty fun to hear talk about the Knicks and stuff, get the juices flowing and stuff. The Knicks won today, 108-107, as you can see it in the middle of the screen there. We're looking at Yahoo right now. We can slide over to the NBA.com stuff, as you can see it much more clearly. 109-111. The Knicks did win. We got some other games here. I see Toronto versus Washington, Detroit versus Milwaukee. 9 o'clock games. Nah, it's not happening. Not on preseason. We're not doing 9 o'clock games on preseason. But if you like basketball, we back, baby. Right now the Liberties is in are they going to the finals? is the Liberty is legit going to the finals right now? I mean, the playoffs are so quick, man. So yeah, we're going to the finals. Liberty beat the Aces, so game one of the finals is going to be October 10th. So who's the other team then? The other team, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do so much work just to do that. But the Liberty's in the finals, man. October 10th, man, which is literally Thursday. So that's great. It's going to be great for the city if they can win. And I can't even imagine who will be the other team there. Let's click WNB. I'm interested now before we get up out of here. So it's the Suns and the Lynx. So they're tied 2-2. So between the Suns and the Lynx, the Phoenix, not Phoenix Suns, this is the Connecticut Sun, right? Connecticut Sun and the Lynx there. So I'm just trying to let's take a look at their last game. Just curious, guys. Take a look at their last game. You got the Lynx, you got the Precia's good. The Precia's really good. 29 points and 13 rebounds. She's really good on that team. Courtney Williams, I got Natasha, whatever. Some of the other players, they got Lana Smith. All right, so they got decent players there. I mean, Collier, Nafisha Carla, she's really good. On the Suns as well here, you got Carrington, she's dope. Joanna Carrington, she's really good. You got Tasha Harris there. So Alyssa Thomas, it's going to be interesting there. So I think the Connecticut Sun is probably a little bit more, dangerous, as far as like scoring and stuff like that. So, anyway, we'll see what happens there. With all this involvement here, I think the Liberty will probably have more problems with the Suns than the Lynx. I don't know what you guys think. But yeah, the finals are happening. That's amazing, man. So shout out to the Liberty. Hopefully they can pull it out. But right now we up out of here, man. Let's see if we can get some highlights here before we get up out of here. Taking a look at my Twitter highlights here. As did they win? It looks like big dub against Seattle here. So Giants won. Tyler Kohler finished with 11. Let's see what else we got here. Any highlights? There goes that dunk there from earlier. Let's check any highlights here really quick before we get out of here. If I got to scroll too much, then we up out of here. I'm not gonna make too much out of this. But anyway, let's take a look at this. This is Cameron Payne giving it over to Kohler. Kohler just comes in there and shoots the transition three like he always does it. So that's what's really gonna come into play as far as the Knicks is concerned. With Tyler Kolek, man, that jump shot. But anyway, this your boy Ero. I'm up out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming in and aggravating me so early in this preseason. What you guys talking about? What you talking about, Siri? He says, I was the first mob, but I don't use that account, Canal. All right, so this is Canal. All right, so I'll start throwing the wrench. Man, I didn't realize you were Canal. I think you mentioned that to me before. Yeah, but so I'm gonna start throwing wrenches around, guys. If you guys want it, I'll let you guys be around. Like I said, I'll bring it up next podcast. If anybody wants a wrench, let me know and I'll throw the wrench your way, man. So shout out to Coach C. I'll give you that wrench. Holcomb says, Eru, I enjoy your podcast. Keep it. Hey, man, I enjoy your guys' company, man. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, man, I don't want to leave, man. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good time. I don't want to leave, man. So Tyler Kolek, steal, yeah, one of the steals, definitely. Really good player, man. He has Chris Paul. I don't know about the vision, but just his ability to direct traffic is fantastic, man. I think he's really good. He's really, really good. The vision, I don't think he has. I don't see the vision, but like I said, have the vision, is one thing, but I mean, the ability to play point guard, period. The yapping to me, I can't say that enough, man. The yapping is what impresses me. Directing traffic and the ability to run the point and make winning plays, that's I think is incredible. The vision, I don't really see that. I don't really see that. He doesn't have like the vision where he's like doing that. That's not his game. But can he run the point? Absolutely. I think he's fantastic, man. So anyway, that's my opinion. But we up out of here. Mega, thank you for giving me the segue. Show support, hit the like and thumbs on the way out. Comment, share, and subscribe. Comments. Go on the comments and let me have it in the comments. And we could talk about the game and stuff in the comments as well. As far as post games and stuff as we do tomorrow I'm not going to do anything because I'll be actually at the open practice tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to carry cameras and stuff like that. Because like I said, I don't want to have things confiscated from me or not being able to bring things into the garden, that type of stuff. So I don't want to get caught in that type of stuff. I'll be pissed. I don't want it to ruin the experience. My kids will be there. So I just want them to see the garden. I want them to get the whole thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll be more focused on that. But I'll give my report, for the open practice and stuff like that, especially before the next game, because I'll probably do another watch along for the next game too. So anyway, here goes Tony. Tony says, have a Colic Payne and McBride Sims. No. Colic Payne, McBride Sims, and Precious in the second. No, because Shamet has to play. Shamet has to be there. So Colic, between Colic and Payne is up to Tom Thibodeau. So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you already got 5 guys there. So I like the way Sims plays. Precious has to play, I guess, and then the decision has to be between Colic and Payne. I think both of those guys are good enough to play. But Shamet got to play. I think Shamet's that good, but Shamet must play. So we'll see how it goes, man. But anyway, before we get more deep into the conversation and stuff like that, man, I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Die Knicks, 4 fingers to the floor, tucking the thumb salute, and I'll catch you guys next time. Enjoy the outro. Where you at, Mega? Mega says, clap your cheeks. Get ready. Let's go. Die Knicks, we up out of here. Peace.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's